All right, while they are getting everything ready, I'm just going to go ahead and introduce everybody to not to the world, but to the system. We are running a system designed for one-shots, simply called CyberPunk. It is made by the gentleman who wrote a similar RPG system called Feelings and Lasers. In this system, you have two stats. You're either more cyber or you're more punk. You have to pick a number between 2 and 5. If you are a 2, then you are very punk. If you are a 5, you are very cyber. And if you are some number in between, you are either more punk or more cyber. I will ask our players to roll certain things, if they want to do something that is punk, aka something that is reckless or about their intuition or about their street smarts, I'll ask them to roll punk. The baseline they will roll is 1d6. If they have the right tools for the situation, the right skills or equipment, I will add them another d6. And if they have a favorable situation, they will get another d6. If it's a punk roll, they want to roll over their punk score. So, for example, David's character default 003 is a 2, which means he's very punk but not very cyber. So if he wants to, say, kick down a door, okay, I would say go ahead, roll 1d6. And he'd go, wait a second, I've got the right skills or equipment for this job. What would that be, David? You're kicking down a door. What are your skills or equipment for this
I've
job?
got my cybernetic reflex enhancers, which are made for especially good for kicking stuff. Uh, Also, I was a former soldier, so we break down a lot of doors back in the army.
That
Uh,
makes sense to me. That seems like another d6 for the right skills and equipment. And if I asked you to argue what would be the favorable situation, what would you say?
the favorable situation is it's a much shittier door than they thought it was. It's actually made of regular wood and not techno wood. Which I mean, I don't know why anybody would do that these days, but gotta cut corners somewhere. Save a
So
nickel or
that
a
is
dime.
the beauty of this system is in most RPGs, I, the game master, have 100% control over what happens in this world. However, in this system, it's a more collaborative effort. Players tell me certain things about the situation, and depending on whether or not it makes sense, I will give them those dice or that situation. Um, if it doesn't make sense to you now, it will make sense very shortly. Um, Another thing that we are doing in this system is we are using the harm system that is popularized by other tabletop role-playing games, such as Powered by the Apocalypse, aka Monster Hunter, anything by what's it called, Evil Hat Games. So if our heroes are in a tough situation, like they're in combat with something, or say somebody's trying to hack something and it backfires on them, they might take harm. After they reach a certain threshold of harm, they will be dead forever, forever, forever. And that's really about it. Did I miss anything
I don't
about the
think
If
system?
you
so.
roll your stat, you also get to ask a question.
Oh, that's right.
Oh,
So
good
everyone,
call.
I mentioned that everyone
Right.
has a number between 2 and 5. If one of your d6 lands on your number, then you get to ask a question about the situation and give you more exact information to work on, maybe even changing your maneuver along the way. It sounds pretty complex. It's really not complex at all. As soon as we get into it, you're going to understand it very easily. But with that being said, I think now is a good time to introduce everybody's character. What do you think, gang?
Can we
Yeah.
also introduce actual people as well for new people on the stream who don't know any of us?
Sure.
That's maybe smart.
I'll go ahead and give it a start. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Armored Otter, aka Armando Dandy, aka you might know me as the voice of the raptors from Jurassic Park. I am a streamer on Twitch. I make YouTube content. I make an ass out of myself for your entertainment. I sacrifice myself on the cross so that you may laugh at me and throw shekels at my feet. I do lots of Grim Dawn stuff. I do lots of tabletop role-playing game stuff. If either of those things sound interesting to you, I beg you, don't watch any of these other losers. Come to my stream. Abandon everybody who you've loved before. All you need is Armored Otter.
And I'm
Anybody
taking
else
you
is less
straight out
than.
of my title.
Remove your title. I don't care. I've already got my word out. I am a prophet. Why don't we move right along to Miss Rude Girls? Why don't you go ahead and obviously introduce your stream, introduce your character.
Yes, welcome everyone. So I am Rude Girls. I am an ARPG Twitch streamer. My home base is Grim Dawn, but I also am thoroughly enjoying Diablo 2, and in the future will continue to play other ARPGs and the occasional tabletop RPG. With some of these yahoos. Grim Dawn D&D is one of them, but also just random one-shots like this as well, and the occasional cosplay, which was kind of the push to doing this one today. My character today is her name is Memory. The E is spelt with a 3. And the O is spelt with a 0.
That's how you know it's high tech.
Yes. Otherwise,
That's how you know we're in a cyberpunk dystopia.
Otherwise,
baby.
it wouldn't be
Because...
cyber or punk.
No, it's neither cyber nor punk. As soon as you take vowels and you replace them with numbers, baby, you're in cyberpunk dystopia, girlfriend.
You are fucking elite hacksaws.
Yeah, so I was oh my gosh, I'm trying to remember, former corp employee, and I worked for a corporation until I found out, or not found out, I was in charge of creating a most horrendous murder bot, and I realized while this was happening that it was going to be one of those situations where it was, kill all witnesses type thing. So I realized this was not a good track for me to be on if I wanted to stay alive. So I ended up faking my death. And now I'm hanging out with some people who have helped me along the way. Some other consideration was, the corporations, they make sure that you're not going to do anything and leave them, right? So they implant a sabotage chip. And what this one was supposed to do was give me blinding migraines. I was lucky enough along my travels, though, to meet someone who was able to put in a no pain augment for me. So now I feel 0 pain altogether. Unfortunately, it wasn't focused on anything specific. The options were either you feel everything or you feel nothing. So I feel 0 pain. My score is a little bit closer to the cyber side. I am a 4.
4, that means mostly cyber with a little bit of punk. That feels like a good transition to the one, the only, Boots. Why don't you go ahead, describe your character, tell us a little bit about your character, how it fits in this universe and this gangle of thugs. Well, and then tell us about your stream.
Okay, I am Boots. I used to be a medic, well, still kind of am a medic. I also worked in the war. That's where I met Default 003. And yeah, I just basically, I was in the war and I was like, let's leave this war, let's leave it all behind, and let's just go on the street and help people on the street. And that's what I did. And that's what I do now. And I lost both my eyes. One of them is, well, they are both now augments, and one of them sometimes stops working. So that's pretty unfortunate at some points. I have one very big hammer, that's my weapon. And that's about it. And now about my stream. I am Sabaden. I mostly play indie games. My favorite game of all time is Slay the Spire. That's also how I met Ruud, because Ruud played Slay the Spire at some point. Unfortunately, she doesn't play it as much anymore, and that sucks because I love that game. And yeah, I just mostly play indie games, and I also do some baking streams every once in a while. So if you enjoy baking and indie games, cool. Make sure to check me out.
Some good cheesecakes in the past.
Holy fuck, that's pretty cool.
And last week I made.
Wait, what about what cheesecake?
Eggs. Yeah, I love cheesecake, and I make it a lot.
Okay.
Nice.
I'm tuning in for the next cheesecake stream.
Okay, I'll let you know when that happens.
Okay. All right. Last but certainly not least, I hope you don't mind if I'm taking the reins here. I'm just
Oh no, it's fine. You're the DM.
Yep.
last but certainly not least, or depending on how you see things, very definitely the least, is my dear friend Hijinks the Mule playing one Default 003. My guy, why don't you tell us about your character?
Yeah, so I'm Default 003. I used to be a soldier, but then I found like Zen stuff and like Buddhism and whatever, so I'm all like chill and calm and cool now, but I still really like killing people, so I do that a lot. Um yeah, I was in the army with Boots, and we used to be rivals for a while because he liked helping people and I liked hurting them. But it turned into a fun, like, friendly little competition. Could he heal more people than I hurt? And so we became pretty good friends. And so when my other friend Memory was having some issues and she was all like, "Yeah, my head keeps hurting. I need somebody to fix," I was like, "I know a guy." Because I know Memory from the great Siri Alexa wars of 2026, and woof, it was brutal, and nothing brings two people together like that. So now we hang out and do fun and dangerous shit together, and it's awesome. I'm definitely more of a punk score. I got a 2 because computers or whatever, not really my thing. I fucking love My Little Pony. If you don't, you're wrong. I cannot be found without my special My Little Pony Vanta Black 3.2 limited edition sunglasses. Um, and however, that's not my favorite My Little Pony. My favorite My Little Pony is Techno Rainbow Starshine. It's my favorite. She's the best.
I love
But
the name.
yeah.
This has
But
gotten away from me.
Rainbow Starshine.
I also can't see shit with these sunglasses on because I, as the streamer, Hijinks the Mule, wear regular glasses. So I'm going to take these off now that I've introduced my character. Because
Yeah.
it's actually shockingly distracting. Like, because it's not like just not wearing glasses, it's like wearing wrong glasses, and it's just so weird.
Oh,
But I am Hijinks the Mule. My name is David. Hi, everybody. I stream on Twitch. I stream a shitload of D&D, like 5-6 nights a week, D&D stuff.
It's an
I
upsetting amount of
stream-
D&D,
I
really.
stream a lot of League of Legends. I stream some other stuff. Currently, I'm doing a playthrough of Batman Arkham Origins.
Tell us about your latest D&D that you just started.
Oh yeah, if you think Armored Otter puts out cool content, well, just wait,
Nobody
because
thinks
coming
that.
to my YouTube coming to my YouTube channel is going to be episode 1 of a Barbie campaign for D&D. We just had the first session. It's a bunch of adult men playing as D&D Barbies, and it is super fucking fun. So please make sure to check that out. Yeah, I'm happy to be here role playing with everybody. It's gonna be a good
Beautiful.
time.
All right. So with that being said,
Just
oh.
one thing. Can we just get histories out as well? I know some of them were kind of mentioned in our bios, but do we want to just review that?
Sure. I think the quickest way to do this is just to have each person do both their histories at once, so we can just knock it out like that. So I'm going to start with, again, RG. Go ahead and tell me how you are linked to Boots. How memory is linked to Boots.
Okay. So I went to Boots for my pain augment.
Right.
And he told me that my options were either feel all pain or no pain at all. So I went with no pain.
And then your link to Default.
So my link to Default is when I realized that I needed to fake my death. Having met him previously, he was who I went to help me get through that process.
Beautiful. Boots, how are you linked to memory?
I'm linked to memory because, well, I also did a surgery, but at the time when I did the surgery, I believed that this was the only option. But it turns out, like a week or a week and a half after, it turns out that I made a mistake, and I could actually fix her without needing to have her have like or no pain or all the pain. And I made a mistake and I feel really bad for it, so I try to protect her at all costs now.
And I'm not aware of this.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
she's not aware of this.
And then how are you linked to Default?
Well, me and Default, we went to the army together, and in the army, I secretly fell in love with him, and he still doesn't know about it.
Right. And Default, how are you linked to Memory?
We survived the Alexis Siri War of 2026 together. It was a terrifying time where families were split, cities were destroyed, but an unlikely group of people unlikely groups of people were brought together for survival, and that's how I met her. And I know Boots because we were in the army together. We used to be rivals, but now we're good friends. But I'm unaware of just how good friends he wants to be.
Love it. Okay. With that being said, let me go ahead and give the background about the world at large, just real quickly. You are in the city of New Birminglanta in the rogue state of Georgia, a quote-unquote free territory bordering the NUSA, aka the new United States of America. These rogue states are controlled by a series of mega-corporations who judicially divide territory among themselves to stave off war, and your rulers are known as Envitatech, a mega-corporation that is all about bringing medical care and healing to people. The neighborhood of Bentham Park is a little different from the surrounding area. What was once a cluster of tiny apartments that held corporate wage slaves and indentured servants now holds a community of people who provide safety and friendship for each other, all under the unwavering vision of Ma Langham, the leader and architect of Bentham Park. Our story begins the day after Ma Langham's murder at the hand of a group of ruffians named the Bentham Boys. Our heroes deigned to avenge the fallen Ma Langham at the behest of her protege, a troubled teen turned leader, Double Down. Which, that may sound weird. His name is Double Down. They tracked the thugs to their hideout, a high-tech club by the name of Halo. With some careful planning and some hectic execution, they were able to take down the notorious leader of the Bentham Boys, Inc., as well as a handful of gangbangers in an exceptionally violent display. It was there they found an Envitatech executive who told them that the Bentham Boys were hired to rough up the denizens of Bentham Park to drive them towards seeking medical help from Envitatech. However, they were under strict orders to never harm Ma Langham, because then the people of Bentham Park would rebel and Envitatech would be forced to send out their street sweeper, a highly advanced mech capable of leveling the entire neighborhood. If word makes it back to the CEO of Envitatech about the gruesome scene at the Halo Club, he would surely pull the trigger to unleash the sweeper and destroy Bentham Park. The executive agreed to help our heroes plan a preemptive attack on Envitatech, guiding them to murder the current CEO, creating a power vacuum that he can then exploit. And that's where we are now. Let me go ahead and press play on my mood music. How's that sound? Nice and loud enough? Is it overwhelming?
Perfect for me.
It's good.
Wonderful. High above the city of New Birminglanta floats a massive screen, razor thin but bright and oppressive. On it plays the same broken advertisement again and again. It serves not as a brand endorsement, but rather a grim reminder of who owns you. We sweep past the thick smog that hangs over the busy streets to the burgeoning neighborhood of Bentham Park. Spires of dilapidated apartment buildings that stand out from the rest of this joyless chrome city with the simple expressions of art and freedom. Small scrap metal statues, colorful window adornments, and murals dedicated to the late Ma Langham. Overhead, you can hear that same advertisement cycling again and again. Envitatech. Your health is our business. Envitatech, your health is our business, again and again and on repeat, blaring through the city streets. It has been 2 days since Ma Langham's unfortunate demise and 1 day since the swift retribution. The sun is rising beyond the horizon, only to be broken up by clouds of smoke. We find ourselves at the humble abode in the center of Bentham Park. the once lively home of Ma Langham, is lively once again, this time with the sounds of impassioned argument. You hear from inside Ma Langham's abode 2 men just sort of going back and forth at each other's throats, loud shouting, glasses clattering, large sounds of thumping. And as you get closer, you can hear the more distinct nuances of this argument. One man is going, no, you're being short-sighted. That is completely preposterous. You're not thinking about the long term. You're thinking about what benefits you best, not what's going to bring them the most peace. The other guy goes, I have had enough of Envitatech stepping on our throats and clamping us down. This is the only way to move forward. You 3 are outside of the door to Ma Langham's apartment. And to remind you of the timeline, once again, this is the day after the events of the previous session, where you killed Ink and talked to this executive. Default 003. You remember decapitating Ink and taking his head to Double Down.
Yep.
Staving off, giving him the Ink's infamous eye augmentation.
Yeah.
You all have gathered here on this day to plan out your attack against Envitatech.
So I have a question.
Yes.
I took a bunch of damage in a fight that had.
Oh yeah, all
before.
harm is healed.
All harm is healed. Okay. So I got
Yeah.
people helped me, and I'm all better now. Okay.
Yes, harm is a session-to-session thing in this game. There's no long rest, short rests. Same way that works in Powered by the Apocalypse. If you get to the end of an arc or a story, all your harm is healed.
Let's just hope she doesn't take as much damage as last time.
Yeah.
Now,
however,
yeah,
memory.
So if anyone's wondering, I took I have a total of six harm that I'm able to take before I die. I had 2 left, which was slightly scary.
Cutting it close.
Yeah, memory. You feel the burning memory of the bullets as they pierce through your skin, deep deep aches in your sternum.
No actual aches though.
Oh, that's right. You don't feel pain. I'm sorry. You have phantom aches then. You imagine what it would be like to have pain.
Oh.
Man, if I were somebody else, I bet that would really hurt.
Yeah. Actually, it's kind of a cool scene having Memory sort of look down at her now sutured up bullet wounds and trying to imagine the pain. Maybe in a longing way. Who knows?
Interesting.
But
Now,
you guys
we are just on our way back from the club, correct?
This is the day after. So
I've already returned the head.
You've already returned the head.
Okay. I was wondering if I'm going to kick open the door and just throw the head at him or what's going to happen. All right.
We can imagine that happened in the past, and it was really cool, David.
Yes.
It fucking
Cool.
it fucking slapped.
It was super cyberpunky.
Although we'll do it real quick. Whoa, is that the head of Ink? And then another person goes, "What a badass!" Fast forward to now.
I knock on the door like a badass. I do a little shave and a haircut.
You see a lithe, demure robotic figure open the door, and he goes, 2 bits. And you recognize the form of one Otto 1986. And he goes, come in. Oh, it's absolute chaos in here. They won't stop making messes. This is... And you hear a loud clatter in the background, and Otto just runs off, goes, oh bother.
Otis.
Oh, his name's Otis? What did I say, Otto?
Yeah.
You're trying to put the otter in there. That's what's going on.
Right. No. This is Otis. Otis 1986 runs off to clean up the mess. As you see the doors swing open, you see the 2 men who are arguing, which is of course Double Down, the de facto leader of Bentham Park, and Ma Langham's protege, and Rex Alvarez, the CEO that you saved in Halo Club.
Oh wait, Double Down was good. Okay, Double Down was good.
Yes.
Yeah, Double Down.
He delivered the eulogy.
What's the CEO's name?
Rex Alvarez. You see these two men. One of them is sort of a tall, lanky young man with sort of facial scars and mutations. And to cover that up, he's got a large red and black hood draped over his face. The other man is he's got sort of a darker olive complexion, sleek, short black hair, a single cybernetic eye that's very, very simple, very elegant, very understated. And then dressed from head to toe, he is in the sharpest suit you've ever seen, opulence through and through. Gold wristwatch, rings on his fingers, and he is sitting down on a simple chair, cross-legged, while Double Down is bearing down on the table with both his hands, sort of towering over him and imposing upon Rex. But Rex seems sort of unfazed a little bit.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! What's going on here, guys? Chill, chill. We want to be
Finally,
cool and
you can talk some
calm,
sense
like the
into this
icebergs
thug.
that don't exist anymore.
This thug is trying to convince me that the best path forward would be to steal Envitatech's proprietary technology and to distribute it among the neighborhood, but you have to tell him that that is certain death for you and your kind. Go on, explain.
Well, I mean, my plan was to go in and kill everybody, so
Exactly.
You
That's
know.
the rational thing to do. Go
I
in and
don't care
slaughter
what
people.
happens with the rest of the. Why not both? Why can't we do both? Are these mutually exclusive?
Well,
A
think
wise
this through
man
for a
once
moment.
said, "You can bake a cake and eat it too."
Well, as a wise man once told me, if you do this, you will get fucking killed.
Oh
What
yeah, I don't like that.
what that word? What information?
And then Rex sort of pulls out a small sort of mechanical syringe-looking thing, and he goes, "You know, in Envitatech's proprietary technology, the cure-all. It's what keeps everybody from dying of their egregious bullet wounds time after time. But if you steal the technology and disseminate it amongst your people, then the board of directors will bear down on you with their full might. And we're talking hundreds of thousands of soldiers, a swarm of missile-equipped drones, mechanohounds, anything that you could possibly think of. They have 10 of them. So I
Yes,
wouldn't
but
suggest.
what if they don't know who releases that information and we just release it to everyone? Then
Then they will kill everyone.
but will they? They can't kill everyone.
Would be surprised the power that the board of director holds. Perhaps you might be able to scrounge up enough resistance from the riffraff around the free state of Georgia. Who knows? And in that case, the best case scenario is a decade-long knockdown, drag-out war against a superpower.
Why not kill those people in charge? Then you get in charge, and then you release that proprietary information, and not release the armies.
Ah, I
Yes, we
like
had the
that.
plan we had.
The thing is, the CEO only has so much power. As soon as I ascend to the position of CEO, then I am beholden to my board of directors. And as soon as I make a move that loses them money, I'm no longer CEO. They press the button, robots, lasers, guns, the whole shebang. I think our best bet, install me as CEO, and then I can keep you protected. I can provide Invitatech technology for you for free. I can keep your streets safe, and things will go on as they always were. No harm, no foul.
But I think we want things to be better than they were.
Yes.
Yeah, so no more double down.
And Double Down looks to you and says, "That is exactly my point. If we can steal the proprietary technology and then disseminate it amongst the people of Bentham Park and beyond, then we control our own destiny. Sure, some people are going to die in the process, but that's worth it, right? We have to do something."
Is there a middle ground possible to achieve a combination without all out one extreme version or the other?
Fact of the matter is that we're not going to be in the boardroom with you. At the end of the day, you have to make the decision for yourself. Oh, that reminds me. Legally, according to Ma Lang's will, this is yours, and he passes a chip over to you, default. She said in her will, whoever avenged her death and killed her murderer gets this. So,
What is it?
this is Ma's cybernetic uplink.
Oh, right.
Oh.
I don't know what to do with it. I couldn't get all of the viscera off, but it's yours.
Thank you. It's an honor. And then I just handed it off to Memory.
Is it is it something that we can look at what is in? Is it like something that you put inside of yourself to gain the stuff? Is it something that you can upload and view externally?
It is essentially what would be like an external drive for your brain. If you wanted to put another terabyte of solid state data in your brain, this is what you'd install.
Only 1 terabyte? That's nothing.
Well, so this is obviously the future. So this is a mega terabyte or a
technobyte.
A technobyte, which is 10 terabytes multiplied by 10. So 100 terabytes.
I was gonna say, I think we can do that math. Yeah,
a number that you can't possibly imagine.
I'll hand it to Memory and say, yeah, I don't know what to fucking do with this. Yeah, you're good with this kind of stuff.
It has to go into someone has to receive this information. Do you want to default?
Oh.
Right? Because that's how it would work. You'd have to like plug it into another person, right? For them to actually receive that information.
You think that with some really precise finagling, you could certainly access the data without minor surgery.
Oh, okay.
But there's also the risk that whatever data is on here will be lost if you do that wrong. So to lay it out in layman's terms, if you jam it into someone's skull, guaranteed to get whatever's on here. If you hook it up to another apparatus and try to access it from outside, there is the distinct possibility that you will fry the hard drive and whatever's on there. But no surgery, no nothing.
All right.
I don't think Mark will do anything bad to us.
I guess I could stick it into my head. Sure. And
I think that's better than losing any. Yeah.
I plug it in.
All right. I'm going to ask you to roll punk for me.
Oh.
Because this is where you're going to just jam it into your skull with reckless abandon.
Yes.
Okay, so to remind everybody, default's number is 2. That means he's very punk, not very cyber. Which means that every d6 that he rolls has to be 2 or better. Which means the only failing roll he can get is a 1.
Unless I were trying to do a cyber roll, then it would have to be below my score. So I would have to get a 1 or a 2.
Yes, exactly.
If I were rolling cyber, but since I'm rolling punk.
If you were, yeah, but since this is punk.
Yeah. Oh,
so
I get a 6.
Ooh.
Okay, so that's one pass.
That's one pass.
You have to argue for your other dice. So again, that is, you have to argue for the dice that is right skills / equipment and right situation.
Sure. I absolutely do not have the right skills or equipment. I'm not even sure if I'm plugging this thing into the right port. I know I've got some, but I don't really know what they do because I don't use them that much. And for right situation, I think, well, Ma was really, really important to me, and it means a lot that this is handed down to me, even though it's just because I was the one who turned in the person that killed her. But, I really want to make this thing work.
Can either of us help?
You can. Let me. So there is a help action in this game.
Oh wait, I've got the right tools. I used to play old timey video games way back in the day when I was a kid. So I know that before you plug it in, you go, and that like clears it out, and gets it all nice and good before you plug it in.
Yeah, as you blow on it, you see some sort of like a clear juice sort of fly off of it. A little bit of viscera just sort of sloughs off. Helping. If you want to help someone who's rolling, say how you try to help them and make a 1d6 roll against your own number. Add your result to theirs.
Sabaton, I'm going to suggest you do the help action, not me, as you
I'll do
are
the
the
help
you are the
I'm
actual medic in this.
I think you're a bit more punk too.
That's
Yeah, I'm a punk. I'm free on punk, so I'll help. I'll help him jam it in a little bit, like just making sure that on the right spot and stuff, because I've done these kind of things before.
Sounds good. Go ahead and roll your punk.
I rolled a 4.
You rolled a 4, and your punk is a 3, so that's a pass, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Then David, roll. I guess one more die.
Alrighty.
You're already at a 2, which is a automatic success. If you get 3 dice, it's a critical success.
I did not. I got a fail. I rolled a 1.
Okay, that's totally fine. So you got 2 dice succeeded. You do it well. Good job. So you blow off the viscera, as I said, jam it in right below your jaw.
Ooh, that's a little tingly.
You feel your synapses firing. You feel electricity spark from the base of your skull all the way down your spine to your extremities. And then a message for you and you alone starts playing. Your vision gets overridden. You see a sort of older black woman sort of sitting in a yellow dress on a couch. And she's looking into some sort of camera, and she says, "Howdy. If you're seeing this, that means that you avenged my death. I thank you kindly."
You're welcome, Ma.
You say that out loud.
Yeah, this is what they're hearing.
So you avenged my death, and that means that you also get the grim task of picking up my work where I left it off.
Oh, fuck.
You see, I realized pretty early on that I can do everything I can to give these people sanctuary and to make a community where people respect each other and provide each other's needs. But at the end of the day, nothing's going to change if we just let the corporations do what they want. So I figured if we can burn them to the ground, maybe the people can truly experience freedom and community like never before.
Oh,
so I got to work. I have been working within the community, outside the community, anywhere I can get the help, really, to develop this. And she sort of jams out the same cybernetic uplink that she gave to you. And she says, in here is a very particular virus.
Oh, shit.
You're probably thinking that you got the virus, right? Because you plugged it into your head.
Oh, God, I got a virus, guys.
You don't have a virus.
I don't have a virus,
I know it seems
guys.
like I'm replying to you in real time, but I'm just sort of anticipating what you might think and your fears at this current moment, and I'm telling you do not have a virus.
All right, never mind. Ma says I don't have a virus. Except for that one, but I already got that treated a while ago. Anyway.
If you can find a way to plug this into the Envitatech mainframe, that's it. And that's the kill switch right there.
Oh, now, I like kill switches.
You have to understand what this means. So, as soon as you do this, as soon as you pull this trigger, this means that Envitatech, all their good and all their bad, goes away. Those people don't stop having power. They don't stop having money. But they stop having the corporation. That's the leash around our neck. But they also stop having the ability to heal us. A lot of people are going to die. But I view this like a cancer, right? We can't just let the cancer fester. We got to cut off the limb. I assume that's how you treat cancer. I don't really know. I'm not an oncologist.
Yeah, I don't know about that either, Ma. But I'm fine with killing people. That's okay.
Anyway, I trust you.
Oh, thanks.
For some
Ma.
reason, the person who avenged my death, who I have no idea who it is. It could be anybody.
It's
It
me,
could be some
Ma.
street rabble.
Default 003, you remember.
And anyway, in closing, this is a message. You can't reply to me. I can't hear you.
Oh, shit. Right.
I know you're gonna make the right choice. You've done me very proud. And then
Thanks, Ma. No, wait, don't go. Oh, okay, bye. So,
What'd she say? What'd she say?
And not much, don't worry
Hold on,
about it.
wait. Before you say anything,
Sure.
I'm gonna pull us out away so that the CEO dude
Sure.
can't hear it.
Double Down follows you, and he said, oh, hold on, what the fuck? You were talking to Ma?
Well, I was talking at her. She's dead, so she wasn't really hearing me. It was, automatic.
Right.
You see, so, yeah. It's like talking at the TV. I do that a lot.
He does.
He does do that a lot.
It's
So what'd
very
she say?
bad
Tell me.
watching horror movies with me. I just always shout, "Look behind you!" It's not good. I've been banned from. A
Stop
lot
fucking
of
around. What did Ma say?
So she said that this thing in my head is a virus, and that if I plug it in to the Envitatech mainframe, it all just goes away. Like, burn it to the ground, she said. So lots of people will
Wait.
die, but it'll get rid of the thing, the noose
Everything.
around on X.
It all goes away, even
good and
even
the
the
bad.
serum.
Yeah, the good and the bad. She said the
Well, we can-
people will still be rich and have power, but they won't have the corporation, which to her was the most important thing.
If we get rid of it all, that means that nobody has the serum anymore. That means that
Right, which is why the first thing I thought is, why not, when we're in there, we
Try
get
get
the
the serum.
information for the serum, and then we
Before-
plug this in and burn it to the ground, and then they can't come after us, and we have the serum.
Here's the only issue with that. It starts a new cycle of one person having this huge power, and power goes to everyone's head.
Not if we
And
release
then
it
we're
to
just
everybody. We don't give it to one person. We put it on the interwebs,
All right.
right? I mean, you know how to. I can't do that, but you can do that. You go to like Squarespace or something. Oh wait, no, it's the future. Tesseract space.
it's actually cube space.
Cube space,
Hectagon.
yeah.
No, it's hectagon. Or
Hexa-
whatever the
Hexaspace. You go onto Hexaspace, and they've got all those nice little like pre-made things for you. But right, that's what I'm thinking. I don't know if it's right or not, but
I think I agree on that one. I think that's a smart idea.
thank you. I am a
As
very
long-
smart person.
That's debatable.
I'm trying to look
Snap.
for a wise Zen quote that I wrote down for this, but I got nothing.
Aw.
Double Down says that's exactly what I'm thinking. You got to save that serum at all costs. Burn down the corporation, sure. I don't give a fuck what happens to them at the end of the day. But we need that serum here in Bentham Park.
Everyone needs it.
Everyone needs it.
But here's the thing: the only reason we need the serum is because we are being controlled by Envitatech, because they keep attacking us and they send the bad people against us. So, do we actually still need the serum if they are gone?
It's worthwhile to have. Maybe other wars will break out. Maybe there'll be other things that happen. Right now, we do know from what we overheard from the CEO that they're the ones causing us damage. But a year from now, it's going to be someone else. Also, just a quick. Is anyone else getting or hearing feedback at all? I'm hearing it very, very minor. Can we all just
I
double
am
check that
not.
our Roll20 audio is
Sure, I am not hearing feedback. I am hearing.
X'd out?
Yeah.
I am broadcasting and receiving nothing on Roll20.
Yeah, same. Also,
Is
I am
everyone-
not hearing music anymore. The music's been off for a little while.
Right. I turn off the music after
Oh,
the
okay.
preamble.
Cool. Just making sure that was on purpose.
I have no idea.
And while we're doing
where.
this, I'm gonna go put on a sweatshirt because I'm chilly, and this cosplay, as amazing as it is gonna need to be covered up because I'm chilly.
That's incredible cosplay. Okay, so while he's doing that, you guys go to your Roll20, click on the My Settings gear right on the right side. Scroll all the way to the down to beyond that, and it should say 2 drop-down menus. I want to broadcast and I want to receive, and they should both be set to nothing.
I don't know. I feel like I was getting this last day as well. Maybe it's coming. Maybe it's my end. I just have no idea.
Also, we need to
or
make sure that
why.
nobody has other people's streams on.
I do not.
I have no streams. I have it on my phone, but my phone sound is off.
I don't know. I can't tell you. I'm not hearing any feedback, but these are the solutions that I would think of.
Yeah, I don't know. Do you know what you're getting the feedback through? Like, are you hearing it through Discord or through something else?
I'm just hearing. But I'm hearing. It's not just me. Like I heard it with Alex earlier as well.
Who's
Like
Alex?
when.
I don't know.
Like I said, make sure that you're not seeing anybody else's stream. Make sure you don't have your own stream on in the background.
Well,
Yeah.
what I do hear is very, very minor, so I don't think it's a big deal. But
Yeah, we can
Okay.
work to
Okay.
ignore it
Yeah,
while
okay.
we're playing. You can just sort of test some things out,
Fidget.
see if you have like a
Yeah.
But as you guys are talking outside of Ma's house, Rex comes up and says, "If you are done cavorting, we have planning to do."
Oh man, I love cavorting.
And I love planning. Come on.
Oh, you fucking nerd.
Oh, wait, that was Rex. That was Rex.
Yeah.
Rex
Yeah,
who-
that was-
who said that. Okay. Before he comes over, I just want to reinforce the idea. I know everyone knows, but this part of the plan is obviously under wraps. He cannot know about this, or else it's not going to happen.
You see me slowly put my phone down right before, just before I was about to press send on Cyber Twitter. And just slowly delete the post.
So backspace,
I love how
backspace,
everything-
It's
backspace.
just like, we're burning it down, motherfuckers. We're coming for you. I got a virus in my head, and it's I mean, listen, I'm not really one for planning, so I don't know. Again, my idea was before Rex comes out, or maybe like as we're walking off with him, just kind of pulling them aside, But
Sure.
but I just say listen, I'm not really one for planning, so whatever we plan there, good, and I'll try and follow the plan, but I'm probably gonna put this thing in a computer because it's what Ma wanted. So if we can get the serum, if we want it, great. If not, great. Again,
I agree.
I am perfectly fine with lots of people dying. I know some of you
Okay.
guys aren't. And I look at Boots like with that look
Hey.
of just like you poor son of a bitch. You're my friend, but you're so dumb in this matter. Ugh, come on. Ugh.
I can.
But,
The thing is, I cannot let you win. I cannot let you kill all these people because then you get such a lead on me.
Oh
that I
yeah,
cannot
that score
get-
count goes
Yeah.
ding 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 ding. I
Yeah.
think I get an extra life if that happens.
Yeah.
But I just lay it out to them, right? That
Right.
my plan, whatever the actual plan is, I'm gonna put this in a computer at some point, or put this in wherever it's supposed to fucking go.
You see Rex setting up a simple holo projector over Ma's kitchen table.
Mhm.
And then he goes, "Come on, daylight's burning. This is time sensitive, And he points to his solid gold wristwatch, and he just taps it. Come on. As
Listen,
soon
you need
as
to relax and slow down. Be like a bird soaring above the problems of the world and shitting on
All right.
them.
While you are a bird, as the board of directors is reaching a quorum, and as soon as they reach a quorum, the street sweeper hits Bentham Park. So you can take all the time you want.
No,
The rest
no,
of us,
we need to get in there.
exactly. And this holo projector, you see a large spire, this beautiful, smooth skyscraper of a building with the big words Envitatech right across the top. And he goes, of course, you all know that this is the target, Envitatech. To go over the plan once again, you are to infiltrate the executives, the executive meeting room, while they are trying to reach a quorum over the matter of the Bentham boys versus Ma Langham. And you kill them all and walk away, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to need access to the mainframe for us to be able to achieve this.
You're going to need
Or
access
ATPs.
to the mainframe.
That is
Why
my...
would you need access to the mainframe?
Well, my role in this gang is not so much, the fighting and the killing, more the getting in through the cybernetics part of things, security, knowing where we need to go, knowing where security is, knowing who's on
lucky
our
for
tail.
you, I've already thought of that.
Okay.
You see, there is one way to reach the executive boardroom. That's via the elevator. Hold on, I need to set up some mood music if we're going to do this properly. And he just he starts typing on his wrist.
Oh yeah, put on some Datify.
How about the theme song for My Little Pony?
Yeah, that would be too good. No, because then I wouldn't be able to pay attention. I'd be singing along
Anyway.
and dancing.
The only way to reach the executive boardroom is via the elevator. However, there are some problems with that. Inside the elevator itself is a biometric scanner, and if you're a part of the approved list, then you can reach certain high priority areas like the executive conference room. However, you need to find a way to get yourself on that list. Simple enough, right? All you need to do is hack into the access port at the receptionist desk. Add yourself to the list. Simple, simple. There is another problem, however. Whenever anyone deigns to access any of these restricted areas, we have a team of security guards who watch the feed inside the elevator, and they approve or disapprove anybody. So you're going to have to overlay that feed with just footage of me riding the elevator. I've got that right here. And
Why not an empty...
Oh.
Sorry, part of my hectagon thing fell. Why?
Oh, now it's just a very nice you.
Why not a loop of an empty elevator? Why you riding it up and down again, over and over?
If it's an empty elevator, they're not going to approve your travel. They need to see that you're an executive.
Okay.
What if the elevator it gets called by the people up there? How do
They're
they...
going... First of all, there are many, many elevators. This is a high-tech system. We've got dozens of elevators. Second of all, they're going to be in the meeting by the time you are ascending. At least if you time it right, they should be. No one's going to be leaving the executive floor, making them sitting ducks.
Where's the security room where they view these elevator cameras?
Lucky for you, they are both on the first floor. Both the receptionist desk and the security enclave are both on the first floor. It's going to be deceptively simple. To make your egress easier, I have purloined these, and he has his assistant Abigail come in with a few cyber hangers, and on them are white Envitatech jumpers. And he goes, with these, you'll just look like common clerical workers, janitors, whatever. I don't know. rabble, wage slaves, something. You'll be able to blend right in. Easy enough, right?
Yeah, I'm sure. What could go wrong?
A lot, but
Frankly, a lot. But
I was being facetious.
What else is on the same floor as this boardroom?
nothing. It's just the boardroom. Imagine that, an entire floor dedicated to people sitting around and talking about how they're going to make more money. Could you imagine anything more sublime?
What if one of them leaves to go to their office? Where are their offices located?
Their offices are located just below. However, they're not going to leave to go to their offices. They're going to stay there until they reach a quorum. And they're going to reach a quorum very quickly. As long as the CEO is behind it, they're going to press the button.
Okay.
Me, the DM, is asking if you guys have any questions that I can clarify.
aren't they going to be suspicious about you not being there at the meeting?
Oh. You see, I've already thought of that. I have scheduled me taking another meeting with a new set of gang members that will terrorize Bentham Park at the same time. This is a win-win for me. And whenever an executive is not present at one of these meetings, they simply remove your vote from the count, making an automatic concession.
Will you actually be there that day, or are you going to be here?
Oh, no. In the boardroom? Certainly not. That's...
At Envitatech at all?
No, I'm staying far away, because you're going to kill a bunch of people.
Okay.
Seems like the last place I would want to be.
Yeah, that
checking.
seems kind of smart.
Well, you don't get one of these without being a little wily.
I don't really have many questions. I mean, I know my job.
All right,
I know. Oh,
splendid. The meeting is going to start in just a few hours. I mean, time is of the essence. I would start laying your foundation now if I were you.
We just do like a flash cut of like default 003, just like checking like in one pocket of his sweatpants is his gun, in the other pocket of his sweatpants is the handle to his retractable mono blade. He's just like, yup, all set.
Yeah, we'll do a quick montage of everybody suiting up in these white jumpers.
Yeah, I put on the white jumpers, but I'm still wearing my big ugly yellow Crocs.
I love the cloaks.
Yeah.
I'm
Also,
having
I
trouble
like this
finding
music.
a place to hide my machete in this white jumper.
I just make my hammer tiny.
Yeah, isn't it like a cyber machete? A mecha-shety?
A mega-shety.
That's true. It could have like the hilt and then just like.
I don't know. You tell me what your machete is. It could just be like a classic machete that you have to just put down your back and
Very simple
like walk
user
around like
interface.
this the whole time. But yeah,
I'd say it's pretty classic.
if you
So-
guys don't have anything, do you guys want to do any more prep work or anything like that before you head out, or do you want to just jump to?
I don't want to overthink it like last time, like out of character, you know what I mean?
Yeah, just be in the moment.
Okay,
I
yeah,
gotcha.
well, just because otherwise we're going to be here for like 6 hours.
I do have work tomorrow.
You do what?
So we're going
I
to
do-
cut to Envitatech.
Hold on one second.
He says he has work tomorrow,
Oh, yeah.
so we need to be cognizant of his time.
Oh, that's right, because you're also
Yeah.
2 a.m.
across
next.
the
So
world.
that-
Yeah, not 2 a.m. again, or 3. I think it was like 3 a.m. last day,
It was
right?
3:30. It was almost 4 a.m.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's late.
Yeah, it'll be much better today.
So, cut to the plaza outside Envitatech. It is a white spire that reaches up above the smog. You can again hear that oppressive billboard from before. And Envitatech, your health is our business. Envitatech, your health is our business. Envitatech, your health is our business. And you see swarms of wage slaves and indentured servants moving in and out, just a sea of white jumpers. And you are just standing there looking up at this skyscraper.
All right. So, Memory, you gotta get to the assistance, not the assistance desk. The why can't I fucking think of the word?
Reception.
Yes, thank you. You gotta get to the reception desk.
Yes.
Is there anything Boots and I can do from the security room? Maybe I could hack some of their faces into non-existence.
The only worry I would have with that is if someone finds them and then alerts that there's a breach in security, as they are dead.
But don't you trust Default 003?
Say that one more time. What was your question?
Don't you trust 003 to hack stuff? I do.
Oh no! I meant kill them.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hack them physically, not cyber.
Right, exactly. Anyway, okay, bad joke. I'm sorry.
Just run distraction if security maybe leaves and starts to come over towards reception.
Yeah, I could do that. We can do that.
Yeah.
No problem.
You guys are pretty good with your street smart stuff. Better than me, anyways.
Thank you.
So as you approach the building, massive glass doors slide open to welcome you. You are hit with a cool breeze and a nice, if not chemical, pleasant smell of like flowers and fresh cut grass. As you walk into this incredibly sanitary, sanitized, both aesthetically and actually, area that is just made of the purest white and the cleanest glass you've ever seen, with small blue stripes sort of accenting everything. A large sort of round rotunda is demarked by a receptionist desk right at the end. And you remember back when Rex Alvarez sort of showed you the layout, he said he marked where the security office was on your map, and it's just off to the side.
Okay. All right. So we'll run interference for security. You do what you can at that reception desk.
Okay. I
Okay,
head
so you
towards reception.
You see the reception desk. There's one. You see incredibly augmented human being there. She has these sort of like on one side she has these sort of like wild mechanical dreads, and on the other side it's a very like sort of clean professional haircut. And she's got like these long nails, and she's looking at you. She goes, "Hello, what can I do for you today?"
I'm in like my white outfit and everything, right?
Ooh. Nice.
Sorry, these are your visuals.
Distraction.
I forgot to change.
That's cool. All right, so I'm gonna tell her.
Nice.
I'm from information technology, and you're having some issues with your listing processes. So I'm here to fix them.
She looks at you for a second and she goes, "Running diagnostic. Listing processes are all accounted for. Thank you for your concern." And then she looks down at her computer and starts typing away.
I'm going to repeat myself. No, you don't understand. There's an error with the diagnostic program, which is resulting in errors with the listing program. It's not going to show up as being an issue. That's why I'm here. I'm here to fix that.
Diagnosing diagnostic program. Diagnostic program is running at 100% capacity. Thank you for your concern. Clack, 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 clack.
I'm gonna walk around the desk and like physically push her aside.
All right, this is gonna be a punk roll if I ever did hear one.
Oh no.
Nice.
Okay, so make your arguments here. Your right circumstance and your right skill/equipment.
Okay, so I have worked in corporations before, and when I did work...
You told us that you worked at this corporation before, haven't you?
Yes. So I have worked at Envitatech, and I was in information technology. I was the one, obviously, that created, their murder robot. I'm very, very familiar with the layout and how things should happen. So it's kind of my goal that I'm going to quickly write something in that's going to show up as an error.
Okay, this is sounding more like a cyber role to me. So, are we ditching the whole shoving over the receptionist thing? This is a little odd.
If I'm able to access something without aside from her or next to her or something, then I'll do that, as opposed to if the only way I can access that information though is in front of her, then I would have to move her over. Is that possible for me to do it without?
You know that you need to access the actual internal records. So you need to get in front of the receptacle that she is at.
Okay.
So you need her out of the picture, essentially.
Okay.
What would Memory? You would know what her basic function is here, right? Is there something that we can do to distract her, also to pull her away?
Yes, I would know what her function is. I could. Okay, so I will go find them first, and will ask for help for that instead.
Yeah.
So what is the plan?
Maybe
she would have other duties or things where she would have to be called away, right?
Yeah, tell me what they are. Remember, this is not something that I.
Sure.
Maybe she helps people, when people are lost, she brings them over to the right place.
Oh, there you go. Oh, there's a lost child on one of the floors.
Yeah, someone could pretend to be a parent who's lost their child and get her help.
I suggest default 003 for this one.
Sure.
The other person would still have to stay on the security guards.
Yeah, so I had a good plan for the security guards, but I think you can do that. That's fine.
What was the plan for the security guards in case something goes wrong?
Sure. So my plan for the security guards, since we were gonna double team them, is I was gonna find a janitor, and just be go have a smoke break. I'll take care of this, or basically just get my hands on a janitorial cart, and then just start putting up signs of wet floor and there's a spill and whatever all around the security door, and just start mopping the same place in front of it so that they're kind of stuck in there and others can't get in, and just essentially block it off entirely.
So let's do one thing at a time.
No. I was just telling him that was my plan, but we're not gonna do that. I'll be the parent. I run up to the desk. Excuse me, ma'am, look at me, ma'am. My child is missing.
He ran
in here. God, I don't know why. Or she ran in here. I don't know why. She was talking something about wanting to be a big CEO someday and wanting to see it. Of course, I told her no, but she runs in. Now I can't find her.
Please stop your
Look, and I
babbling.
pull out.
Tell me the information
I pull
I
out
need.
a little My Little Pony doll. I'm like, she doesn't even have her favorite toy with her. You need
This
to
information
find
is
her.
unnecessary.
Please,
Tell me the
it is
information
very
that I need.
unnecessary. How can you
the
tell me
information
it's
that I need.
My problem is that my daughter is missing. You need to help me. I like reach
This will
over
be-
and kind of like not like violently grab, but like grab her shoulders, like like you need to help me. Come on, where is she? And while I'm doing this,
Will be
I
deducted
want-
from your wage.
I
This
want
will be
memory.
deducted from your wage.
Whatever, just help me find my daughter.
Okay, so this is going to be a punk roll. Argue for your right situation and your right skills / equipment.
Sure. Well, for equipment, I have a bunch of My Little Pony stuff on me
That
to
makes
prove
sense,
that I
yeah.
have a daughter. And right situation, I love My Little Pony, so I know how panicked people get when their friends go missing, friends and loved ones go missing and have to be saved
Disagree.
from the
You got the
caverns
right
of
equipment.
despair.
You got the right equipment. This is not the right situation. You
Uh,
get 2 dice.
Anybody have a good situation thing for me? I don't think I have
The war.
Ooh,
The
yeah,
Kyrie
I've had to
Alexa
deal
war,
with finding missing people before in the war.
and you would have had
That would be
parents
skills, not
coming and
situation.
reacting that way.
Yeah. All right, that's fair. All right, I'll roll 2. Oh, hold on, that was cocked.
Two is still good. Two is still good.
A
Good.
4.
You can...
And
That's a pass?
That's a pass, and a 3, also a pass.
All right, that's a distinct success. You see, her legs sort of fold into themselves and become treads as she goes. Tell me where your daughter is. Tell me where your daughter is.
I don't
This will
know.
be deducted
That's
from
the
your
whole
wage.
point. She ran that way, and I just like point towards the opposite end of where we're gonna eventually be going.
You see her. She moves out a little bit into the rotunda. Her eyes go blank, and she goes, "Scanning for non-employees." And you see,
She's moved over aside at this point, right?
right.
I'm gonna slip in, even if she doesn't go further.
Okay, this would be the right situation. You got the right skills. This is an obvious 3 dice for me. Go ahead and make a cyber roll.
So my number is 4, and I have to go under that.
Correct. At or under.
I have a 4, a 2, and a 6.
Okay, so that's you are a cyberpunk.
Nice.
Yeah, I am a cyber. I get my question.
You get your question. But before that happens, actually no, you get your question first, and then you can decide whether or not you want to change your
Okay.
modus operandi.
I want to know where. So, like, did we explain the cyberpunk feature earlier?
I think we did, but we can explain it again.
Yeah, Sabina did, but it's good to see it in action. So whenever you roll your number, in this case it's a 4, you get to ask me a question, and then you get to change your approach if the information given would change how you would approach the situation.
And I can ask anything.
Yeah, anything sort of pertaining to what you're doing, or I mean, since this is like the main database of the building, I could see there being a lot of avenues for you to ask about certain things.
So what I would like to know, and maybe I would know this information already, I'm not quite sure, is where that main data frame is that we would need to input that virus.
You are, with one hand, you are sort of hacking in the information, the genetic information for you and your compatriots to be recognized by the biometric scanner in the elevator. With the other hand, you're just sort of siphoning data. You're getting the layout of the building itself. You're getting everything, and you're seeing sort of the executive meeting room. Of course, is this restricted area at the top, but there is a whole slew of restricted areas at the bottom, including a sort of research and development and R&D section down at the bottom, and then below that would be the entire hull for the servers and everything like that, including the mainframe for the entire Envitatech conglomerate.
So that would actually be in the basement.
Exactly. But it's again one of those restricted areas that you need access to you need executive level access or specific worker access to enter.
Okay. Now, just to clarify, swapping the security tape with Rex going up and down the elevator. Can I do that here, or does that have to happen in the security room?
That has to happen in the security room.
Okay.
But you get all the information in 1, 2, 3. Everybody is registered in the biometric scanner, and then you see the receptionist go, "Scanning complete. All employees accounted for." And then you see her zipping back to her desk.
I move away.
Okay, step 1 complete. Your data is entered into the system. Now we've got we got the security guard, the security room to tackle. If you want to take that route.
So before we do anything, I'm gonna regrouping with everyone. Just mention that for us to access the mainframe and deliver the virus, we have to have clearance. So my thought is, when we go upstairs to the boardroom, deal with them, we grab whatever information we need.
Yeah,
that's
take
going
their
to be
ID
necessary.
cards or whatever.
ID, maybe it's an eye, maybe it's a fingerprint. I don't know.
I'll grab one of everything just to be sure.
So I'm going to clarify here. You know that the same way that you would access the executive boardroom would give you the same level of access for that mainframe.
Okay.
Oh,
So
okay.
we could access that immediately then.
Right. The opportunity cost might be depending on how long you take, how successful you are. You can see that the looping tape of Rex might only work once, depending.
Okay.
They might
So
get wise to that.
Would we want to take? I was just about to say, yeah. Do we want to
I
split up?
don't like that, but
I don't like it either, but we can go murdering and you can go hacking.
There is an old saying from those that used to play a game called Monsters and Mazes: always split the party.
I've played that game and that's a lie.
I'm pretty sure it's how you say it.
All right.
Yeah.
What do we think? And if we split up, who goes where?
well, I would go down.
Would you go alone, or would you want?
That's the question. Problem is, if I meet anyone along the way,
I mean,
I am
realistically,
horrible with dealing socially.
Yeah, realistically, if we split up, it would be you two go down probably, and I go up. Like, I'd give you the chip. You'd go down, and I'd go up. Because all we're doing up top is killing people. I mean,
And you can do
there's a chance I don't, like, depending on what kind of, you know, safeguards and shit they have in the room with them, maybe I only kill a few of them, but, like, whether or not they're dead, that virus will do a lot more damage also. And if I succeed and you succeed, right, then that's two. And maybe you can use your hacking skills while you're down there to help me up there, right? Like set off fire alarms or the sprinkler systems or whatever. You know, who knows? There might be things that you can do to help me while I'm up there from a distance, whereas for me, I can't really help you guys at all down there outside of killing people. Which,
Yeah.
I mean, between
What
the two
does-
of you, you can do pretty well anyway.
What does Boots think of this?
I think I agree on that because I think we're talking about CEOs here, so they don't really have any fighting ability. I think maybe a couple of them do, but
They might have some
I-
personal guards up there, but I'm not so worried about that.
I don't think they do because this building is highly secure. So if we do it right, I don't think there will be guards up there because the guards will only go up there once they see someone.
Oh,
There
Going up.
might be guards below, though.
That's what I'm thinking as well. So
Okay.
something I just thought of. Would we have been able to get one of those injectors from Rex? Because you said he had one
Sure,
on him.
these are things that are like sort of like widely available, but we're talking about the schematics.
No, I know.
that are
I'm
not
talking
so-
about, so like, if I go alone and I start getting shot up, I can inject myself and keep fighting.
Sure, you know.
I'm talking about like health potions, basically.
Yeah, you know, you have a single injector. single-use injector that might be handy.
Cause
All right.
Boots is a healer, right? So whoever Boots goes with doesn't need one. Hopefully, maybe.
Hopefully.
Okay.
Hopefully Boots isn't the one that dies.
But you guys do bring up a good
Hopefully
point.
no
Do you
one
think there are
dies.
going to be? Well, actually, so let's do that. Let's go to the security room and see which area is more heavily guarded. Right? That'll tell us how to split up.
You would have access to the cameras if you can find a way to clear that area out.
Yeah, so you guys need to clear the area out, and then I can go in and look and hack.
Yeah, I go to Sabaton. Or sorry, to Boots. And I say, "Hey Boots, you remember back in the army days, you used to whip up those funky little stink bombs? You think you might be able to do that? Maybe we drop one in the room. They think something's wrong and they need, maintenance to come in and clear the stink out, and that gives us access."
Yeah, I still keep some of those on me at all times because I think it's really, really funny to make someone be like, "Hey, you farted, haha."
Yeah, farts are
yeah.
funny. But yeah, because if there's something that smells bad, then they are going to want to stay in there, and that'll give us time to go and pretend to clean and give Memory some access to the cameras.
I'm down to do that.
Okay. So I'm a little conflicted here. This is either a cyber or a punk roll. I'm going to say probably punk to sort of do this surreptitiously. So you have the stink bomb. That's obviously the right equipment. What would be your right situation?
Well, I've done.
I think. Well, if you have something, Boots, you can say it.
No, you can say it. I think you. you're-
And also, you can also give Boots the help action.
Yeah,
I'll
that's kind of what I think. Is maybe I start not like spreading rumors because that's gonna take too long, but like maybe I find a guard, right? And I say like, "Hey, yeah, I just came from whatever floor 3, right, or whatever. They were talking about some weird, funky smell coming in through the vents. I don't know." And then, he's gonna call it into the office like, "Hey, somebody's complaining about a weird smell," and then they smell it, and like, you know what I mean? It's like, oh shit.
That works for me. Okay, so
Something
I would
died
say
in
2
the
dice
vents.
and then 1 die from you. And this is going to be a punk roll.
All right.
You start.
Nope, I do not succeed.
With neither?
I only
the
got
thing.
1 die.
Oh.
Yeah, that's
Wait,
my
who's getting 2?
I got 2 threes, so I succeed.
Okay.
And
Oh, is that your cyberpunk number?
Yeah.
Oh, does he
Hey.
get to ask 2 questions?
No, he gets to ask 1 question.
Ah, shit.
It doesn't work that way, I don't believe. But yeah, you sort of roll yourself up to where the security room is. Wait till no one's looking. You crack this small glass vial underneath the door, and you wait for a moment, and then you start hearing, "Oh, what is that smell? Oh!" And they just sort of start gagging and running out the room. What is it you would like to know?
It has to be something that's happening before we enter the room, right? Like I cannot ask something that's in the room.
Like about the situation at large.
Yeah.
Could he? Sorry, the question's
no.
ultimately yours, but I want to ask if he can ask a certain question.
Okay.
If that's right. Because this would save us from having to make other rolls. Can he ask you just which area has more guards?
That seems like something that's more about the inside of the security detail.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. I think my question is gonna be: I'm gonna see if I can try to steal one of the cards, the cards they have when they are walking out, so I have more access to places with a security guard.
Yeah, they're in such a hurry that you see that one of them left behind their security access card,
Okay.
Nice.
That's awesome.
and that might give you a little bit more legitimacy as to why you're
Yeah,
the
you
difference
splash
between
it.
like you and the guards is like they have a special hat and that badge. So as well as like they have some like weapons on their hips and what have you. But you can sort of disguise yourself as a guard now, if you need that to maybe get yourself the right skill/equipment for a certain situation.
That's perfect.
That's great.
I'm gonna go in there. I'm gonna hold my breath. I'm gonna.
All right.
She can't
yeah,
feel
you see,
pain, but she can still smell.
you see a variety of screens and monitors before you. You see a few terminals as well that correspond with the monitors. And then you see one sort of monitor tucked off to the side that is the elevator feed, which is just blank right now.
Now, I've been given, I'm guessing, like a USB of some sort that has the loop.
Yes, he gave you specifically like that video feed of him going up the elevator.
Okay. So I'm going to deal with that first.
Okay. So go ahead and make a cyber roll. You obviously got the right equipment and I would say the right skills. And then Boots gave you the right situation to make this work, so you got plenty of time. So that is an obvious 3 die for me.
Okay.
Nice.
So I'm rolling 4 and under. I got a 3, a 1, and a 5.
Okay.
That is a regular success. You lock in the USB, type in a few commands. So now you know the next time that somebody accesses or asks for executive elevator access, this is what's going to play on that monitor.
Okay. Then I'm going to scooch over to the other side, and I'm going to try and find out where all the different personal guards, security guards, try get information both at the sub level as well as on the top floor.
All right, go for it. I'm going to say that you're going to that the smell is sort of starting to get to you a little bit now that you're taking 2 actions in this place. So I'm going to say that you're going to roll your base cyber die with disadvantage.
Okay.
You've obviously got the right skills for this. Do you have... And then, of course, the favorable situation is that you've got no guards in this area. You've made the favorable situation with the stink bomb, but it's also sort of weighing you down a little bit. So it's going to be 3 die, but the first die, roll it twice and take the worst.
I'll do... Is this a cyber or...
That's another cyber roll, yeah.
Okay, so worst is going to be higher.
Exactly.
Right?
Yes.
Yes. That's 6.
All right, that's 1 failure.
So fail regardless. And then the other 2, another 6 and a 1.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
So partial success, I think.
So you get the information that you like. You barely manage it. You get the information, but I'm going to inflict a complication upon you. And that complication seems very straightforward to me. You see a janitorial robot come in. They open the door and they go, "Wait a second, you are not supposed to be here. Identify yourself."
Aren't we sent outside? So shouldn't we be able to stop him from going in?
Yeah, you can certainly try. However, if you try to stop this janitorial robot from going in and doing his job, you're in a very occupied rotunda. So any sort of violence or kerfuffle is going to be immediately recognizable. So think carefully.
I think that I would like to try and reset his system.
Ooh.
All right. So 1d6 plus the right skills. Since you're a hacker, you know these things well. I don't think that there's a favorable situation here.
I'd like to offer up that Boots and I are pretending to help clean and clear stuff out, just to like keep the guards away, so that they don't think anything fishy is going on. So
I will say that one of you can roll a help die.
What's the roll going to be? Is this cyber or punk?
This is cyber.
I think that would be you, Boots.
I rolled a 4, so it's a fail.
Ah. Wait, no. Cyber is higher. Shouldn't you be?
Cyber is
Lower.
lower.
Lower
You
than
want
your
a higher
Fuck, you're
number.
right. Cyber is lower than your number. Shit. Okay.
So 1 fail so far.
I think that's just if he's able to help.
I rolled a
Oh.
3 and a 4. 4 being my cyber number.
Nice.
Hey.
Well,
I'm having fun. This is
thinking
intense.
quickly, you
I like
you
this.
you run up, you sever a single cord in his neck, and then you reattach it. And by the time his vision returns to him and his memory resets, you are out there, and he just goes about his cleaning. So you have all the information from the guard registry. You know that there are no guards in the executive boardroom on the top floor. However, you know that there is a retinue of guards down in the server room.
What is a retinue?
A retinue, just the. I probably should have been a bit more.
Is that 2? Is that 10?
A bit more specific. There is, if you time it right, you can get it so that some of the guards are coming off shift at a certain time. However, there are no less than 4 guards at any given time.
Okay.
I get a question.
You do. You're a cyberpunk.
Does anyone have any ideas? I don't really have any ideas of what I want to know. Help action on my question. Is there anything we need to know?
Will it be easier for you to sneak by the guards, or at least like fake your way past the guards, right? To do what you need to do and leave.
Maybe I
Then
can wear the
kill the guards and do what you need to do and then leave. You know what I mean? Because it might still be better for me to go up to the executives, kill all of them, if it's easier for you guys to sneak past the guards or deceive them.
I think sneaking should be what we should attempt first, and only kill if we have to.
So what I'm going to tell you as your cyberpunk is that you do remember that that your compatriot Boots has a guard uniform.
Oh shit, that's right.
And
how did we forget that so quickly?
Your cyberpunk action allows you to change what you did. I can say that you can, while you are seeing the ins and outs of the guards through that virtual logbook, you can change the information of which guard's going in at what time and put it so that the guard that Boots has the card for is the guard that's taking over. Yes, that might give you an in and there.
I like that.
Okay.
Sounds perfect.
So it sounds like you two are going down, I'm going up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's split up, gang.
I was thinking, do we even need to kill the CEOs if we ruin their entire company? Like, is there a point in killing them?
That's a good question.
Or does it better if they are alive? Yeah, it's fun, but
it does, because if they're alive,
the robot,
then they
the killer
can
robot.
Still send the robot,
Send the killer.
or they can still, or they'll still be in power, right? They'll still have their money, and then they can still like take revenge on stuff. Like, yeah.
Okay, so what I'm going to say is that you guys file into 2 separate elevators, one going up, one going down.
The guards are going to be really confused when
they're going to be really confused.
Can I
wait?
Would she know? No. Would she know as far as the biometric scanner for the elevator? Right. I am a living weapon, a Zen living weapon, former soldier. Can I, like any good action spy movie, do the like stick to the top of the elevator while it goes up so the scanner doesn't reach me? Not climb my way up, stay in the elevator, but just like at the top of the elevator.
So we all go in at the same time?
We're still going in different elevators, but the image for you... Oh no, because then it just looks like an empty elevator going up.
We swap the images so that as soon as you use your bioscanner, it's gonna take the image of Rex going into the elevator and going up or down.
Right, so if you both do it simultaneously, then the guard's going to be like, wait a second.
Images.
Rex is going both up and down simultaneously.
How tall is this
building? is that with a punk roll, you would be able to climb up the elevator shaft, perhaps.
That's what I'm thinking. But to make it seem more reasonable, because that's like
30 seconds.
a tall. But that's still weird. Like we were even saying before, right? Like you can really only use
I'll
this
tell you what,
card
gang.
once.
I think that this is a good place to take a 5. Sort of think this through amongst yourselves. Everyone break for bathroom water, and then we'll do the back half of this adventure.
What if I don't want to drink bathroom water? You just said break for bathroom water.
The thing is, I find it to be very efficient to go pee at the same time, open up the top of my toilet and just sort of siphon some water to hydrate while
I was gonna say it just makes it super convenient to like cool your head down while you're drinking. You just
exactly. So anyway, I'll be right back and you do exactly that.
I will be back as well.
And then we can talk through this next step.
Yeah, I like it. I like it. Everybody, thank you for watching. I hope you're enjoying it so far. I'm having a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I'm also having a lot of fun.
If I can say something to David's chat before he returns, you have no idea of the darkness that lies within that man. He's a monster. He's a monster. I mean,
but a very funny one.
I mean, especially David though. David, he stalks around at night. He hurts people. I wouldn't trust David. Not with my child. Not with my life.
Wait, there was a dog?
What?
Where was there a dog?
My dog?
Apparently there was a doggo at some point, and then the doggo left.
There's a dog over there, but I can grab something that my friend of mine made. It's also a dog. It's really, really cool.
My dog. She probably wandered into my room.
Oh yeah, Otter's dog.
Oh look, that kind of looks like my dog a little bit.
Cool.
Aw.
That's awesome.
It was for some sort of Santa Claus thing. It was a lot of fun. Fuck my chair. I'm actually going to grab my other chair because my chair is actually kind of broken, I can tell.
Oh, that poor chair.
I fixed my hectagon thing.
Did you?
Yeah, before leaving. I was like, you can't see it. The light of it's gone down a lot, actually.
It's evident. I feel like that chair has to hurt your back after some time, doesn't it?
It sometimes does. I have a really good chair at my sister's, but since COVID, we haven't been able to see each other, so it sucks.
Okay, so, ladies and gentlemen, we've returned from our break, of course. Have we reached a consensus of what we want to do?
I have an idea.
So do I. You go first, though, because you said it first.
I have no ideas.
I'm able to be the security guard. Aren't I also able to go down in the lift, in the elevator, without them thinking, "Hey, that's not normal."
Oh.
Yeah.
Also,
yeah.
there's no music currently.
There is no music currently because I was going to do some fun elevator music.
All good. I think that's a good idea, though, right? Because if you don't need the bioscanner, you have your security guard, which may be a different. But they'd still see me, though.
Yeah, but if I put you in
not even. You're with the guard, right? And you're wearing a uniform.
So. True.
That's a lot better than my idea. My idea was we all go in the same elevator. As soon as the doors close, right, I crawl through the top and hang on to the cantilever so that when you guys go down, it pulls me up. At least most of the way. And then I swing off and do the rest all cool Mission Impossible style.
All right, so I'm going to ask you guys, do you want to do the Boots plan or the default plan?
The default plan is a lot cooler, so I would say the default plan, even if it goes wrong. I think it's up to memory. Memory can.
Yeah, let memory be the decider. I'm actually fine with the Boots plan because that sounds smarter.
Da, 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 da,
Oh
da, da,
boy.
da. Memory. What is it going to be? Da, 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 da,
I
da.
don't want to be the one to decide.
This is a telltale game, and you have a path in front of you.
Let's do Mission Impossible.
Okay.
Go.
You look at Boots, and he looks a little hurt, and then a little text message appears above Boots that says, "Boots will remember this." All right, so you guys.
Bruce, I think your plan was way smarter. I agree, but let's go fun.
Let's go for it.
Die. Let's all die.
You step into the elevator, and you hear a rather familiar chime, and it goes, "Envitatech, your health is our business." And Envitatech, your health is our business. You see above you a large metal door that'll open up. Oh, that's a little loud, actually. Let me.
Yeah, I was gonna say if you just turn it down by like 25%, we can.
Yeah, you see a large metal door that opens up to the shaft at large above you. You know that back in the guard's office, they are seeing the clip of Rex going up or down in the elevator. So I'm going to say it's going to cost no rolls for you to pop open the shaft and get it up, because your rolls are going to come when you actually want to climb on this counterweight. So obviously you got the right skills and the equipment. You got your base die. I don't think you've got the right situation, but you can make a case if you like.
I would say being a former soldier.
Skills. That's skills, baby.
That's true. The right situation.
Good.
Sure. High intensity espionage on my way to slaughter everybody that's going to be in a room. Just me and them. This is what I literally live for. I'm about to kill a whole bunch of high-level CEOs who make more money in 10 minutes than I'm going to see in my life. Kill all of them and then go home and watch some motherfucking My Little Pony.
So your argument is adrenaline, right?
Yes.
It's pure purpose.
Oh.
Yes.
I can give you that. That's 3 die. Go for
Pure
it.
adrenaline.
Hey.
All right.
Please don't fail.
You hear softly in the elevator below you, Envitatech.
Yeah.
Envitatech.
Yeah, I think what's spurring me on is that fucking billboard back in New Birminglanta, back in our little area of... Crap, I forget the name of our area.
Bentham Park.
That's right, of Bentham Park. That's been going on for years now and has never been fixed, and it's just fueling me. The first one was a 5, so that's a success.
5? That's a success. Only failure is a 1 here.
A 6, which is a success.
Okay.
And a 3, which is a success.
Hey.
So this is our first critical success of the session. That means that you get a critical success. The GM tells you that you get some extra benefit.
Ooh.
I will say that that as you scale this elevator shaft, you do it with such quickness and intensity that you are able to slip into the room undetected.
Ooh, nice.
You have this split moment where you're able to dash under this large, sort of antique looking but very elegant cyber woven oak table that's sort of polished and dark. And you get in there the split second before you see some CEOs start filing in and taking their seat. You see one by one by one. They're sort of muttering to themselves, "Oh, what did you do this weekend?" "Oh, you know, I tortured a wage slave, the usual. I did some horrifying things that if a poor person heard it, they'd go, wow, that's horrifying." And then after some time, you see this man sort of glide into the room with an air of authority and sit down at the table, and he goes, "All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are here to discuss the matter of what to do with the Bentham Park residents now that the Bentham boys have been brutally eliminated." And we're going to shift to the elevator going down. The doors The elevator comes to a halt, and vroom, and it opens. I'm sorry, did you want to do something before the elevator opens?
I want to quickly put on the guard suit, but I think
You-
that's
you get on your guard's hat, pin your guard badge on, and you make your way to this sort of dark open room with blinking lights all over these large columns.
Oh, we had also gotten the chip from default.
Oh, yeah.
Obviously, the virus.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
As I slip into the room, I think I scratch my neck and I think, oh
Damn it.
shit.
Yeah, you have it between your thumb and your index. You see a few guards patrolling. They, of course, immediately clock you, because why wouldn't they? Two of them approach you, and they go, "What's she doing here? She's just she's a level 1. This is a level 3 or above area. Explain yourself."
I got asked by the CEOs to give her a tour because she is going to be joining us in the guard section soon. So that's why she's here. I'm just giving a small tour too.
The CEO personally asked you to train a new guard and to break all protocol and to bring her down here before she's even been authorized.
I'm gonna chime in. I'm the CEO's daughter,
What's your dad's name?
Rex. What?
Oh, so you're Olivia Alvarez, the COO's daughter,
No,
not the CEO's daughter.
no. I'm Andrea, Rex's daughter from, not his wife.
Okay. This is I think this is a good enough lie. This is obviously going to be a punk roll.
Damn it.
All of us.
What'd you say?
I feel like you've got the right situation with this good lie. And I feel like you've got a third die from Boots to help you. But I don't think you've got the right skills here because you are not a great liar. Does that sound fair?
Yeah. So one die for me or 2 die for me?
2 die for you. He can help.
Okay.
That's a 6. So that's a pass.
Wait, punk is you went over, right? So that's good.
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
that is a success.
I have to be above a 4.
50-50 shot on 2 dice.
A 5.
Ah,
And
okay.
a 2.
5 and a 2. Okay, so that's a regular success. The guard is gonna go. He's gonna look at you and go, "All right, fair enough. Keep your nose clean. Keep out of trouble. Because remember, if anything goes wrong, this is on my head. And I am this close to pension. I'm be able to move out into the big city, get myself a few half acres, adopt a cyber cat, and live the dream. So I don't need you messing it up for me, okay? Even if you are Rex Alvarez's bastard daughter, I will come down on you hard. Do you understand?
I just nod to everything that he's saying.
He looks you right in the eyes, Boots, and is like, "This is your problem, right? You're gonna stay on top of this."
I am going to stay on top of it. That's a promise.
All right. He snaps to another guard and goes, "Hey, Dickerson, your shift's up." And one of the guards goes onto the elevator and leaves. All right, we are going to shift back to the boardroom here. Let's see. Let's go back to this one. I feel this is a nice.
Ooh, I like this song.
sort of foreboding. You see the CEO taps on a digipad in the middle of the table, and you hear a few sort of garbled voices come in clear. And he announces to the room, "All right, the board is officially connected. We can begin. Anybody who has an objection to unleashing and activating the street sweeper to level Bentham Park, let it be known now."
I want to sneak up behind him. Like, I'm assuming that they're all kind of focused on each other and stuff. I'd like to try and sneak around and like get behind him, maybe like behind like a digital whiteboard or something, you know, that's there, and stab him in the back and say, "I object."
Okay,
Which would sound way cooler if this wasn't my accent.
Go ahead and roll your 3 punk die.
Okay. That is 1 success, that's a 6. 1 fail, which is a 1, and another success, which is a 5.
Woo!
2 successes.
2 success, so that's a full success. Your flick open your katana, jab it right through the CEO's heart in the back. The CEO slumps down on the desk, dead in front of you, and everybody looks up at you shocked as they begin to scramble and run for the door.
I do one of those things like in a Dogma where it's like, "Oh, don't run, and
You forgot to say bless you.
Yeah, right. You forgot to say bless you. Oh my god, it's such a good line. And I'm gonna start going after them all.
Okay, we'll make a. So again, the issue here is that they're going to run for the door.
No, my
obviously
question is,
they've
where
got
does the door go to? Because the elevator is down currently.
That's exactly what I'm going to say. Is that you have a decent amount of time to slaughter all these people before they can make for the elevator, because the elevator is down at the lobby floor. However, I did make it clear that there are multiple elevators that go up and down.
Oh, that all go all the way up to this room. This isn't like a penthouse suite kind of thing.
Yeah, there are
Gotcha.
multiple elevators. Okay. All the elevators have this access.
Sure. Okay.
I will tell you what, you can you are cybernetically augmented to be quicker than these people. You can cut off their escape if you'd like to. Just sort of move in front of them, and there's only one exit out. These large wooden double doors.
The question is how many. Okay, yeah, I'll definitely try and rush to the front of the room, or to the entrance/exit, and keep them from getting out.
Okay, this is going to be, I think this is just going to be 2. I don't think I got the right situation here.
I would agree. I don't think I have.
But you definitely got the right skills, so roll 2 punk die.
All right. That is 1 success and a 2nd success for an.
All right, they're not critical success, just a boilerplate success.
Yep, boilerplate success.
Bog standard.
One could say Ugdenbog standard. Yes.
Ugdenbog standard. That's right.
Everybody watch Beating Hearts of Melmoth, Grim Dawn Dungeons and Dragons.
Grim Dawn Dungeons and Dragons. A million years. You sort of parkour up and over the wall and sort of dash down in front of the door, blocking their exit. All of the CEOs look on with horror. One of them sort of levies a stun gun and says, "Hey, don't make me use this, man."
Oh, I wish you would.
And we're going to cut to the server room. You see several large towers towering up above, going all the way from the floor to the ceiling. And in the center, you see a large sort of glass area that is cut off from the rest of the server room. And inside, you see this sort of large metal hound. You see sort of scorch marks. You see scorch marks and sort of bullet cases lying all around this area. But you can see right now that this hound is very much so sleeping to give it biological features. But it is currently inert. It's at rest. What would you like to do?
Would we know what would activate it to not be sleeping?
I mean, not offhand, no. You could you would probably guess that has something to do with either
Proximity?
the board of directors flipping the switch or somebody else activating it.
Okay. I'd like to approach it cautiously, and if it does not seem to be wakening, I want to take over its commands.
It's again in this sort of glass.
Oh,
glass
it's
enclosure.
inside. It's inside
in a
the
glass
glasses.
enclosure.
Okay,
There's a door where scientists can enter and sort of do simple commands and tweak it a little bit. But as soon as you sort of approach the door, you get one of the guards eyes you, and they can tell that you don't have access to this area. So, just so you know.
Okay. So how many guards are here?
3 guards plus boots.
Okay.
There are also a few just sort of regular, sort of like scientists. You can see somebody sort of putting in consoles that's attached to this, putting in commands to this console that's attached to the this glass enclosure, and writing down notes, and going again and writing down notes in like a digital pad. And you see another one is fiddling with a console that seems to be the main hub for this area.
Okay. I look to Boots. Do you think we can get a closer look?
We can always give it a shot. If they don't allow us in, then we can just turn around and try to think of something new.
Dude, your musical selection for this is great.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's a lot of people here. There's 3 guards and 2 scientists and a dog.
My favorite sitcom.
Isn't all... Can the guards hear us if we talk? Or are
I mean, you can
far
talk amongst yourself. It's a fairly large room.
Okay.
Imagine this is a high-tech server room. So the servers are sort of whirring and humming softly to themselves. There's a baseline of noise.
Isn't all we have to do is just plug in the USB and that's it? And it just makes sure we get them.
I have to get inside the glass enclosure, get past the dog, and then... So... And the guards aren't going to let me go through the glass enclosure. So either we need a distraction, or...
Well,
we need a distraction.
Do I still have... Maybe... I think I will bring more than one stink bomb with me. Or what's it called in English again?
Yes,
We're going back to the stink bomb well.
The greatest invention known to man.
I mean, here's a horrible idea. Here's a horrible idea. So please tell me it's horrible and we won't do this. We could tell them that there's an attack happening.
I was actually thinking that too.
Upstairs.
You could tell them.
That's smart.
Like,
Except
smart.
that on their way up, they're gonna tell all the other guards, and then he's gonna be outnumbered like crazy, and we might be sending him to his death.
I mean, just make
But
sure you
these-
give me a heads up, right? We're all connected, right? We've got our
You
We do
guys-
have our
it's-
connection device.
personal
The other
connection.
connection devices, absolutely.
I was gonna say try and find a way to get that hound on your side, which I know you're already trying to think about. But how
Okay.
to get into it, that's a good question.
I think we do both plans. Stink bomb for the scientists once the security guards
I'm going to tell you that you, as somebody who canonically has worked on this machine and in this area,
Okay.
as a part of this corporation, know that this area, as a server room, is very tightly climate controlled, which means that air circulates in a very specific way, that maybe a stink bomb wouldn't be super effective. You also know that these guards are highly trained and probably wouldn't be scared off by a little smell.
Okay.
Yeah, but it will make them realize, hey, there is something happening when we tell them that there's an attack happening upstairs.
Here's
They might.
here's
some
something
sort of-
I
Hold
thought.
on a second, hold on a second. This is
If
insane.
it's temperature controlled, why don't we do something like heat or cold instead?
So
Your
here's-
logic is that these guards will immediately know that something that the corporation is under attack because this room that they're in is a little bit stinkier. Is that the
No,
understanding
So
here?
If we tell them that there's an attack happening,
I
And
do
then, like,
have
wait
an
a second,
idea.
I don't
Be more
believe you.
suspicious
Oh
to-
wait, now
they
I
might
do
be
because it smells
suspicious.
bad.
My guess is maybe what you're trying to say is they would be more suspicious and would go to investigate, so to draw them off.
Here's an idea I have as far as that, right? Like, yeah, you tell them that, like, oh shit, I just got like a notification saying that the CEOs are under attack on the top floor, right? Or the board of directors is under attack on the top floor. They're gonna check and they're gonna see that that's true via the cameras, right? But when they're rushing off to deal with that, which hopefully they're rushing off to deal with, you need to make it clear they're like, oh god, we all need to go help or something, you know, and then you stay behind. Rue Girls, if you can, like, lock the elevators or something so that they don't go above a certain level or below a certain level, then you're kind of in the clear and I'm kind of in the clear. At least for a little bit. But that might be too complicated, as I'm saying it out loud.
especially with the time we have and with how fast the elevators will probably go in this day and age.
Here's the thing, right? You were telling them that you're giving her a look around, right? Is there any way you can get her to the computer of just like, yeah, she needs to like sign in to register for her new email or something?
Not in the mainframe that's like surrounded by a glass.
Right. She needs to get
So-
the outlook
so-
in the
no,
mainframe.
but sure, but maybe that's how you do it, right? Not yourself, but like maybe the scientists are your way in. The scientists aren't the guards. You're going to be working with these people in a couple days, right? Get to know them, see what they're working on, talk to them. Maybe that's
Yes.
the way in.
Scientist instead of one of the guards, because the scientist probably will do it fast, easier than the guards.
Yeah,
That's
the
a good one.
scientists are probably happy to talk about their work.
I think scientists also might not be as careful or cautious when it comes to security measures. So
Yeah,
if all the
I
other
think
guards
that's a good
stay
way.
up while you're the one saying I'll take care of what's down here, you guys go upstairs, then maybe at that point we could try and persuade the scientists to let us in to look at the doggy, you know?
Okay.
Time's up for
Yeah, time's
for
up.
table
It's
talk.
decision times. So is that the prevailing thought? Is that you're going to see if you can alert the guards to what's going on?
Will the guards already see that there's something going
Maybe,
on?
yeah, maybe don't alert them yet. They're probably going to figure that out anyway. Maybe just start talking to the scientists and see where that takes you, right? Because the truth is that I'm killing the board of directors upstairs. So if
Yeah.
you, like, they'll figure that out anyway. You can always use that as the ace in the hole, right? Like, maybe don't rush to that just yet. I'd say just start by talking to the scientists. See where you get with them.
Yeah, you see a scientist who's specifically there's one that's working on the mainframe. There's one that's working on specifically the console commands for the Cyberhound in the cage.
I'm gonna go and chat with him.
The Cyberdog guy.
Yeah, the Cyberdog guy.
Yeah, you see him just sort of jotting down notes, and he goes, "Yes, what is it? I'm very busy."
Yes. Can you tell me what breed of cyberhound that is? I don't think I've ever seen one just like that.
Breed of Cyberhound. This is an incredibly specifically designed creature. You see, what makes this special is that it mind links with somebody. You can be in the same room as it or 1,000 miles away, and you can give it very specific commands.
Who is this
it's-
one mind linked to?
Let me see. And he
If it's the CEO, he's not mind linked anymore.
he flips through the tablet and he goes, "This one is mind linked with one Rex Alvarez."
Sorry.
Oh, you know what? I'm Andrea. I'm his daughter. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm his daughter. Here's an idea. Can you mind link it to me just for like a minute so I can freak him out and, pet the puppy? I've heard him talk so much about it.
That is not at all how this works. This is mind linking is an incredibly time-consuming process. You need to fill out paperwork, and it takes at least an hour to connect your synapses with the dog's.
But I'm his daughter.
I don't care who you are, frankly. This is not
Oh.
possible. If you were the cyber god
actually-
himself, it wouldn't happen.
Knowing this, would it actually take an hour to do that?
You get the feeling this guy is telling the truth. There's really no pretense in his voice or the way he speaks. He's speaking very plainly with you.
Okay.
So knowing that this dog is from Rex, you go to stack
Is
Rex, right?
what is there any way for me to pet the cyber dog? Is he gonna attack me if I go near it?
The only way that the dog would attack you is if the person who is mind linked with the dog would have any reason to harm you. And I mean, you're Rex Alvarez's daughter, right? So he wouldn't hurt you, right?
Exactly. So can I go inside and pet him? I mean, he's basically like my dog, right? Because Rex is his owner and Rex is my father, therefore the cyber puppy is mine. I just want to pet my dog. Please, let me pet my dog.
Hold on. And then he waves over the head guard. And then you sort of hear him mutter or something, and you see she's going, she's like the COO's daughter. I don't know, am I gonna get in trouble? And he looks to you and goes, all right, fine. You can pet the dog. I don't see why you'd want to.
Well, it's a killer cyber dog, presumably. Why would you not want to pet it?
Okay. Then he goes, all right. He taps something on his pad. The door slides open. You can feel the pressure in the room change. As you go in, you're face to face with a cyber dog, sort of curled up and sleeping on the floor.
How
Is
fast
anyone-
did the door open? And if the door is gonna be closing, is there any way that I could put my hammer in between it so the door doesn't close?
That's gonna be. You can definitely do that, but
Okay.
just understand how it's gonna be seen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but if if the door closes when she puts in the USB, so she's still able to get out. Because if she isn't able to get out, she.
So you're just standing right outside the door waiting for me.
Yeah.
And then if the door closes.
If it goes wrong, then I wanna. Yeah.
So one more time, you are trying to just sort of sneak into the door as it's closing?
Is
Or
the
just sort
door
of-
gonna close? Is the door gonna close behind me? Is that?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Okay, then I'm not gonna do anything because then it does look very suspicious.
I would almost say leave Boots out. That way it still looks like he's a regular guard, right? Like, oh no, she got
Yeah,
into the
I-
server room. Oops.
Yeah, I think he is outside.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
it's
so
just-
you
just me.
go into this glass enclosed area in the middle of the server room, and you begin to approach the dog. And from right near the neck of the dog, you hear a voice, and the voice says, "Oh no, you're about to suffer an incredibly unfortunate accident." And it's the voice of Rex Alvarez as the dog sort of uncurls and shakes itself out and stands on all four legs.
I'm gonna die.
As we cut
real quick,
back to
do we have comms with Rex? Can you just talk to Rex and be like, "Hey, let me in"?
I think we could, but I think it's too late already.
He doesn't. If he knows what we're doing, he's not going to care if I die.
Oh, I thought that was just a pre-recorded message.
we cut back to the boardroom.
Oh no.
We see Default 001 standing at the door, katana through in his hands, brandishing it outwards. Blood of the CEO on his hands. One man has a taser. He's like, "Don't make me use this." And then that same guy turns back and says, "Somebody push the button! Get the guards up here now!" As you see a woman going for the button. Are you going to do anything?
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot the button.
All right.
I say, hon, what's that line from Princess Bride? I've got a secret too. Not only am I not really a lefty, but I also brought a gun. But yeah, I pull just a pistol out of my pocket of my sweatpants. Or no, I guess I'm in a jumpsuit with my big yellow Crocs down below. I pull out a gun and I shoot the button. And I say,
"Okay, this is going to be a punk.
There
You
won't
got
be any of that going on here."
I think this is a two die. You got the right skills and you got the right. Actually, maybe this is a 3 die. You got the right equipment because that's a gun, right?
The right equipment. This is
right skill / equipment is 1, and a favorable situation. I don't think you're in a favorable situation.
So you have
So
2?
I think this is a 2 die
fair.
situation.
I
Does that
think
sound right?
this isn't a favorable
All
situation.
right.
I mean, Default 003 definitely thinks it's a favorable situation, but I, as the player, can definitely agree that it's not. That is 1 fail and 1 success.
All right.
Ooh.
You take out your pistol and shoot the gun and shoot the button as it explodes in a spark. The woman who's going for it jumps backwards. But as you shoot your gun, the guy with the taser comes up and tases you in the neck. Your muscle seize up, and you drop the gun to the floor, and you take 1 harm.
Sure. Now I'm electrocuted, you dumb fuck.
First harm of the day.
First
harm of the day,
day.
baby. All right.
Cool.
What now?
While I'm being electrocuted, I just grab the dude's face. and I say, "You shouldn't have oughta done that." And I just electrocute him with myself as he is electrocuting me.
That's badass.
I think this is a 3 die. I think you being electrocuted is the favorable situation here.
I think so. That is
that's
a
badass.
Success, a failure, oh my,
Wow.
and a success. So that's still
All
a
right, so
success.
this is a bog plate success.
Bog plates.
You you feel some of your implants start to spark and fry as you reach out with your other hand, grab him on the neck, as you see him sort of shudder and shake as he collapses to the floor, unconscious in front of you.
Excellent.
Sick.
I mean, I'm just gonna keep killing people. So I reach
let's
down.
go ahead
I
and make a 3 die punk roll to see how many successes will equate to how many people you kill.
Sure. That is
How
a
many people are
success.
I was gonna say, how many people are in the room that he has to kill?
You have killed 1 person.
And
there are 10 left,
unconscious
and 1
another
is unconscious, so 9
Yeah.
that are up.
Hold on. That was off. Success and success. 3 success.
Boom. With a simple stroke of the 1, 2, 3, you cut down 3 more executives. As
Glad it's going well for you.
yeah, I'm going to say that at this point you have the situation under control. These not combat equipped executives have no recourse and no way out. They're beginning to try to bargain with you. They're like, "Please, I don't know what you want, but we can pay you lots of money. We can come on, be reasonable."
I just start singing the My Little Pony theme song as I chop them down. Friendship
So
is forever. We can get through anything together. Chop, chop.
Then
With a love burning bright, chop. Oh God, we will do what is right.
as you sing the very last note of the My Little Pony theme song, you decapitate the last person in this room.
I also make sure that the dude who's unconscious, I kill. No survivors.
No survivors.
Just viciously brutal everybody. Yeah.
And you hear
no security's come up yet.
you hear over the intercom, as the board of directors, through a garbled voice, they say, "Well, I suppose that is that." As you hear a few large gunshots ring off across that intercom, and the voice is replaced with a different voice. As one Rex Alvarez goes, "Well, you did that marvelously. But I suppose somebody has to be the hero in this story, and it's not going to be you. It's going to be the man who avenged their deaths. I don't suppose you have a way out of this room, do you?"
Oh, I'm not gonna tell you that.
I guess we'll find out together as the vents sort of shudder and open up as smoke begins to pour in.
Cool.
As we're going to shift to.
Yeah. Oh, can
So-
I
so
just
just-
quickly over the comms be like, Rex's turn? You know, Rex did exactly what we thought he would.
Double crossing us.
Yeah.
Like double cross. Just Rex
Yeah.
XX.
Rex XX. Yes. Perfect.
I love it.
Yeah, you begin to see a montage of every time you've seen his name signed on like a check or anything like that, and it has 2 X's.
Yeah,
We should have seen
I
this
love
coming.
that.
The signs were there in front of us the entire time.
I love
Um,
it. Beautiful.
So
You are-
question for me. When the little warning gave out with the cyber dog, was that him speaking live or was that a recording?
You get the idea that was him speaking to you in real time.
Oh, I did not
I
realize
thought that was
that.
a recording also.
Me
Okay.
too.
As the cyber dog is walking towards you and bearing down, you can see the face of the scientist sort of like melt into pure panic as he is just like pressing buttons on his pad and saying out loud to you, Boots, I don't know, I don't understand what's going on. This is not supposed to happen. Why
And
is the dog not listening to commands?
I'm gonna yell back, "Open the door so he can come in!"
I've been locked out.
Oh,
I
crap.
can't open the door.
Can I
Hack
from
the world.
inside
Hack the
open
world.
the door? Can I from inside open the door
Uh,
with this dog bearing down on me?
I'm going to say that this is obviously not a favorable situation.
No.
And Rex has overridden the door commands for you to override that hack. We're going to be your base rolls at disadvantage. You have the right skills / tools for this, but it's not a favorable situation. So 2 die, 1 at disadvantage.
Oh no. Okay. 2 dies, 1 at disadvantage. They are cyber rolls.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so 4 and under. First one at disadvantage is 4.
Okay,
I
Cyberpunk.
I rolled a 4 and a 1. And
Okay.
die number 2 is a 3. So 2 successes.
2 successes. Actually, so we're not going to give you the Cyberpunk because you're at disadvantage, but you do pop open that door as the cyber dog lunges out at you, and you're able to deftly dodge out of the way as the door opens, as the dog lunges right past you and just sort of digs its vicious claws right into the server. Boots.
I think I take out my hammer and I hit the dog. I don't think there's anything else I can do.
All right, this is going to be Punk 2 die.
Yeah. Okay. That's a 4. and a 3, so that's my
Two
point
su-
score. 2 successes.
And you got your punk as well?
Yeah. Do I see any weak spots on the dog?
Um,
And I will be aiming for those.
That's a
you
good
can
question.
tell that this dog is a feat of engineering. However, as you see this dog sort of bearing down on memory, you see what looks to be a very specific, out of place sort of batch of wiring and chips that you immediately intuit is the neuro uplink. So if you can get past its armor and bash that in, you might be able to sever its connection with Rex Alvarez.
I'm going to be aiming for that place then with my hammer.
All right, you bash in some metal plating. You aren't able to quite get through, but you can tell that a few more hits like that, and you'll probably crack the entire thing.
Okay, nice. So it's us against the guards and the dog.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of, you hear on the guard's intercom, you hear the voice of Rex Alvarez. You say, "The girl and that one with the hammer are assassins. They have just killed everyone in the boardroom. Dispose of them now."
I immediately go to use the virus.
I was about to say use the virus.
So you're gonna use the virus on the dog?
No, on the mainframe. My goal is to avoid combat as best as possible and just get the virus in.
Gotcha. Okay. So you see that terminal on the other side of the room. This is obviously not a great situation for you.
This is still in the glass area, right?
That console is outside. There's no consoles in the glass area. The glass area was simply to hold the dog.
Oh, I misunderstood that completely. I thought that's where the mainframe was that we had to get into.
Oh.
That was the whole.
No,
my
I'm
reason.
sorry. Oh no, I'm sorry.
That's why she went to the dog in the first place. Yeah.
That's my fault entirely. I'm sorry.
No, it was just my assumption where there was like the glass section where the dog, and that the dog was protecting what was inside there as like a double layer of security past the security guards and the glass.
No, you know that this is the street sweeper. That.
Oh, this is
That
what
they
I
refer to.
created.
This is what you created. Yes.
This is my creation. Oh,
Oh, that would mean
All
you
right.
should know the back door to kill it.
Yeah.
change of plans. Okay. I know that this plan failed last time that I tried to use this plan, but I'm gonna try it again. I'm going to yell out to everyone in the room that we are here to, what's it called? Envitatech. We're here to stop Envitatech. We're here to bring equality to everyone, including security forces and scientists, just like you, just for your families. We're here to help you. And I'm going to run to the mainframe. My first goal is, if possible, to try and find the healing thingy, whatever we called it.
The schematics for that syringe.
Yes. And then plan B after that is going to be to inject the virus. Once
All right,
I've
that's going to have
secured
to
that.
be one at a time.
Yes.
So first of all, go ahead and roll 2 cyber die.
Okay.
And I'm going to say that just the sort of chaos in this room, the guards, everything, are going to impose disadvantage. They're going to try to stop you from doing whatever you're trying to do.
Now, me yelling out that we're like for the people, is that at all helpful?
Okay, I tell you what, you can make a punk roll.
Maybe also. Wait, can I add something? Maybe also yell out, "Hey, God, that is almost retiring. You don't have to do this anymore. You're almost at a retirement. You can just stop now and
Ooh.
leave, and you still get your retirement stuff."
What's more important, your job or your pension?
Yeah, could I yell that out so I can give us some sort of help with the punks?
I'm gonna say that this guy knows how pensions and retirements work, and if you destroy the company, then he is most certainly not going to get his pension. So I'm gonna say, don't roll that die. It's not gonna happen.
Okay, so what am I rolling? I'm rolling.
Do you have any sort of favorable situation or skills or equipment that might help you in this role?
So in terms of, oh wait, this is for hacking or what specifically?
This is for you trying to inspire the people.
Okay, trying to inspire the people. Well, I tried this last time, and it didn't work. So in terms of favorable situation, my wording, I tried to use some keywords that I'd been like listening in on like other conversations, you know, with Double Down, for example, that might be more provoking to our side compared to my previous time that I tried this.
She used Google Analytics on words that wage slaves like to hear.
What's the most question or like word typed in? What is this?
How to stop being corporate slave? Question mark.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead. I guess roll 2 punk die.
Okay. That would be a 4 is one of them.
That is cyberpunk.
Mm-hmm.
And a 1. And my number is 4, so I think that's a fail, right? For punk?
Okay, I will tell you that you have a cybernetic uplink that has Ma Langham's likeness and voice attached to it. Maybe your words aren't what they need to hear. Maybe it's her words.
Ooh. Okay. Would I know how to sort of insert that and get the voice, but not the virus? Or
You
is
can
it,
simply
like, all one
project
and the
it from
same?
your person.
Pardon?
You can simply project it from your person.
Oh, her words from my person.
Right. I imagine you have some sort of speaker system. You have a Bose implant, maybe.
Yeah, sounds good. Sounds good.
So just roll one extra die and add it to because this is the right. This would be the right skills and equipment for this.
Okay. So I need to get above a 4. 5.
5.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, nice. Let's go. The world's on fire tonight.
Nobody's gonna die. Nobody's gonna die.
Except Otis.
You
Except
hear
for Rex.
you play Ma's words out loud, and they sort of stop and listen for a second, and maybe a little bit of their class struggle comes out, maybe a little bit of their humanitarian side. You see the one scientist, not the one who's working on the Cyberhound, but the one who's working on the mainframe, sort of stops and looks contemplative, as well as one of the guards just sort of nods his head along with what she's saying.
Nice. Good shit.
And then I go over to the mainframe.
I would say that since you've got this one scientist on your side, this counts as a roll in your favor.
Okay.
A favorable situation. So this is going to be a 3 cyber die.
Okay. And so as I'm doing this, I'm going to speak to the scientist and say, look, we're looking for the schematics so that we can share it with everyone, so that everyone's on equal footing.
Yes, of course. And then he helps you sort of navigate through.
What a nice guy.
So this is cyber, right?
Yep, 3 die
So
for cyber.
Under my number, so I got a 2 and a 1 and a 5, so 2 success.
2 success. It's just a bog plate success, baby. You do it well. Good job. You pull up the schematics. You download it onto your drive, and you're good to go. We're going to cut to the boardroom. Boots, this this area is filling up with toxic smoke.
Yeah, Boots, what are you going to do?
Oh, sorry. Default. This area is filling up
No,
with
it's cool. I'm
toxic
fine.
smoke.
I'm breathing
You
easy.
can feel
I'm
it
having-
choking your lungs. You can feel it obscuring your vision. You can see sort of mechanical bars and shuttering are going over the windows and elevator shafts.
Okay. First thing I would like to do is I rip off. I rip a piece of one of the CEO's clothing that I had just killed. That's like wet with his blood, because that shit acts like a filter, you know, to like put it in front of us. So I'd rather breathe in the smell of rich people blood than whatever this smoke is, to give me a little bit more time. And I go over to where the guy that had the taser was, and I grab the taser and I try to tase the like pad that leads to either the elevator shaft or like out of the room, basically, to try and tase it to just like fucking override that shit.
Yeah. You know, I think this is a cyber roll.
It probably is.
Oh no.
I would say that you've got
welcome to my life.
You got the favorable situation. You got the right skills and equipment. But of course, it's going to be a cyber roll. So,
you gotta get a 1 or a 2.
You can do it.
I need a
and
1
so
or
to
a
tell you
2.
mechanically how this works, every time you fail to get out of the room, you're going to take 1 point of harm.
Okay.
And of course, additional failures are going to give you more harm.
Sure. Okay. That's 1 fail. 1 fail. 1 fail. 3 fails.
Oh crap. Oh crap. That's not good. That's so bad.
You jam the taser into this control panel as you see the lights in the room flicker and get dim. As you can tell, you've just shut off all the power into the room, as everything is just sort of closed off and filling even further with smoke. You breathe in deep and you take 2 harm as the smoke begins to fill your lungs.
Okay.
And you hear over the intercom, Rex goes, "Tick tock."
Alrighty.
Who knows? Maybe you'll die a martyr. Maybe people will make a statue of you. Doesn't that sound nice? A statue?
I take my monoblade and I try to use it to help me pry open the door to the elevator, since that doesn't have bars on it, or the elevator shaft.
Gotcha. Go ahead and this is just going to be a 2-die punk roll.
Okay. That is 1 success, 2 successes.
You can feel your katana bending a little bit under the weight, but of course it holds firm as you're able to get the doors open a little bit, as your cybernetically augmented strength is able to pry them open the rest of the way as you open up to the elevator shaft. Now I'm going to say you are going to need to roll twice more punk. This time, first die with disadvantage to scale down this elevator shaft.
Okay. That first one's a success with disadvantage.
Gotcha.
And second one is a success. That's 3 5s in a row.
Wow. Hey, you're a cyberpunk.
Oh shit! I'm super cyberpunk. With disadvantage, I still rolled 3 5s.
You are the one true cyberpunk.
I cybered the shit out of that punk. Or I punked the shit out of that cyber. Whatever. Yeah.
I think you punked the shit out of the cyber.
I think I punked the shit out of the cyber. And, but because it's an action thing, I think the cool way for me to do it, of course, is to jump out and slam my katana in the wall and use it to slow my fall as I go down. All super badass like.
Is there something you want to know?
Yeah. How can I... Let me think for a second, actually. Can we cut to them while I think for a second?
Definitely.
About what I want? Yeah.
You're
definitely
sliding down. You're sliding down the wall. Your katana making orange and yellow sparks as they fly up, covering the whole camera, giving us a nice transition. We go back to the server room. Boots, you see this cyber dog sort of rear up. As you can tell, the sort of same technology that was present in Ink's eye is present here. As the dog sort of, you hear a soft chime coming from inside the chest that say, "Threat assessment complete. 4 threats found. Beginning elimination." As first of all, rotary guns begin to pop out from either side of its shoulder blades and beginning targeting first you and Memory. So what I'm going to ask is, in a little bit of a change here, I want you guys to roll Punk to see if you can dive out of the way of these bullets.
How many dice do we get?
You tell me.
Well, since I've used to be in a war, I'm used to diving out of bullets, so I think that's
skills. That makes sense to me.
And since it's the right, I think the right situation is I was paying a lot of attention to the dog, so I think I should be able to see that he's going to be doing this, so I will be able to.
I think that makes sense. I think that this is a three dice situation. Sure.
Okay. I'll roll 3 dice. That's a 5.
Good.
3, and
Good.
a 2. So 2 saves. And
okay, so it's a standard success. You dive out of the way of the bullets. They rattle along the ground, making numerous bullet holes where you once were standing, trailing up to you as you dive out of the way. Memory.
But I rolled a 3, so come on.
Oh, true.
Is there any way I could be diving towards Memory and take her with me? Like, so I can kind of help her in that process?
I think that makes sense. Sure. You can give her...
With the with your history as well, right? Wanting to protect me.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense to me. So you, with the speed of somebody who has seen war, you dash to the other side of the room, and you jump over Memory. Give her your help die.
Okay.
So I'm just rolling.
So.
Is that a fail?
The fail.
That's a fail.
Oh crap!
Is there any way that you can argue for more die here?
Not really. I don't think I can.
Talking to Memory.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Yeah, that was gonna be my extra die was as a help action from Boots.
I'm going to say that since you helped build this dog, you would have
true.
the right skills to sort of see this coming and know how to maybe game its targeting system a little bit better.
Yes, so I, having had that design aspect with designing the dog, yes, that makes complete sense.
Okay, so go ahead and I'm going to say roll 1 Punk, 1 Cyber in an interesting way of doing this.
Okay. All right, so we're going to do orange for Punk. So I have to go above 4.
Yes.
6.
Okay, that's 1 success.
White for Cyber. 2, which is
That's
under
good.
my 4, which is so
Yeah.
success.
You also dive out of the way. The bolts go right over you and Boots, rattling against the wall. Okay, so now you guys can take your action. Let's start with Memory.
So I'm gonna say to Boots, I have the injection schematics. I'm gonna do the virus right now, and run to the mainframe and do that.
Okay, I'm going to say that that at this point your favorable situation has sort of expired. Now that the chaos is coming to you a bit more hot and heavy. Now the dog's on your tail, but you still got the right skills and equipment.
I've got something that might give her the right situation, although it might be more equipment. For my question, ask Rex what his favorite My Little Pony is, because that was something we bonded about a while ago. Can that be his password? And she uses it to fuck all of his shit up.
I will say that you can remember that pony. He likes the Fanta Black one.
That's right.
Wasn't it the bubblegum? The bubblegum
Oh,
one?
No, that was Boots's favorite. Oh wait, so then wait, if I already knew his favorite My Little Pony, that wouldn't be a question. But well, I guess the question is, can that be like a password that she needs to help her get access to whatever it is she needs to get access to?
Sure. Okay, so give yourself another die. You see a blinking field say password, and you type in the name of his favorite My Little Pony, and then it says access granted, Rex Alvarez. So dumb. So dumb.
I'm gonna kill that bastard and take his limited edition watch.
So I got 2 successes and 1 fail.
All right, you can see the virus begin to worm its way through computers as every screen that you can see in this room is sort of taken over.
Sorry, wait. We were cheating.
Oh.
I did not get to ask a question because I had rolled 5s. My number is a 2. I didn't get to ask a question. Sorry.
I think you just gotten
know.
3 5s in a row or something.
Yeah, I gotten 3 5s in a row. Somebody said, "Wait, are you a cyberpunk?" And I just said yes, and that's a complete lie because my number's 2.
My bad. I got
sorry.
confused.
Sorry about that. I have to take
So would you have
Okay.
succeeded without that die?
Well, I got 2 successes and I got 1 fail. I didn't designate which was which.
Which one? What was the last one you did? Was it a success or a failure?
The previous one, I did both a cyber and a punk roll, and
Not that one, but for this last 3 dies. What was the last die you rolled, or did you roll them all at once?
I rolled them all together.
Just roll one more die for me then.
I have a 4th die right here, just for the strange occasion where I might need a 4th die. That is a fail for cyber.
Okay, so we're gonna call that a 1 die success.
Okay.
Uh,
Yeah. Sorry
so-
about that.
No, that's my fault entirely.
I want to be honest about that.
You are able to inflict the system with this virus. You see different screens flick open with Ma's visage as almost like Jurassic Park. She just starts saying sassy things like, "Y'all had this coming." As you see her, sort of feel the heat of the room start to climb. But as you are typing, you're focused, laser focused on the computer. You feel bullets rip through your torso as you take 2 harm.
Not painful. I just kind of like, oh, what's this?
Yeah, you
I
sort
look
of
down,
feel
there's
like
a bullet.
yeah, you sort of feel your body getting shuffled around by the force of the bullets, but you don't actually feel the pain as they go through one side and out the other, tearing out a little bit of viscera and a little bit of cybernetic.
So you said 2 harm?
2 harm, yes.
That's better than that time.
Yeah.
Could
Yeah,
be a
doing way
lot
better.
worse.
You hear the voice of Rex Alvarez coming from the dog. As he goes, "The systems are fried, but they have the schematics for the syringe. If we can recover that, we can still save this company. And your pension. Get in there." Boots, it is your go.
I just start hammering the dog.
Hammer the dog. All right.
Yeah.
So it's going to be 2 die.
Time. And that's a 6, so that's a success. And another 6, so 2 successes.
Woo!
Nice.
Very nice. Okay. Once again, you level your hammer up, dodge to the side of his Gatling gun, swing it down. You hear a sickening crack as metal bends. But this dog is still going. But you feel like you're very, very close to severing that cybernetic implant that's giving Rex control of this dog.
My toes go so fast in comparison to the rest.
It's. I feel like it's fighting, right? Because it's a lot more clear cut with what you need to do.
For sure, yeah. At that moment, you guys look over to the closed elevator doors as you see 2 neon pink katana strikes across the elevator doors as Default kicks them down.
Oh,
You see his face
I was
is
like,
wrapped in a
wait, who the
blood-soaked
fuck is
cloth.
that? Oh no!
People say, let's go.
Yeah, you see his face is wrapped in a blood-soaked cloth.
That bastard tried to poison me.
And Default, what is it you would like to do?
Start killing some. Wait, who's? Oh, right, it's the dog. That's what we're dealing with, right? That's the main threat here.
Yeah, there's the dog. There's a few guards that are still sort of on the corporate side.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and cut off that cyber link from the dog. I'm gonna try and hack it with my my mono blade.
Right. So obviously, since you're hacking, it's a cyber roll.
Sure.
No.
I try to.
You
chop the
gotta
shit out
use
of it.
different wording here.
You're right.
Right.
Chop.
No, hack, as in I hack at it. You know.
Yeah. So as you are coming in, you see the threat assessment system protocol scans you up and down. Threat assessment required. As you jump in, you can feel the dog sort of instinctively moving out of the way. I should have imposed this advantage on Boots as well, but I'm going to impose this advantage on you here.
Okay.
So I'm going to say this is. Do you have the favorable situation that you'd like to throw my way?
I'd like to say that even though it got its threat assessment off, I'm a new addition that wasn't previously in the battle, so it wasn't necessarily ready for a new fighter.
I disagree. This is a very advanced algorithm that can sort of assess combatants on the fly and do it in lickety-split speeds.
Okay. Well, that's all I got for that one.
All right, so do one at one disadvantage and then one regular.
Disadvantage is a success, and regular one is a cyberpunk. Finally.
Whoa!
Woo!
Yes. You swipe your katana in. You carve off the little bit of metal that is guarding this uplink. It is now bare and exposed, and the next hit will sever that link. And you're a cyberpunk, so what do you want to know?
I would like to know if there is something that Memory can see or check while she's doing this. Or maybe it's something that, the way I initially was thinking about it is maybe when I was thinking about like what my other cyberpunk would be that I didn't get, is there any way for any one of us to tell where Rex is now? Either via computers, right, computer information, or via the fact that, like, cops in shows when there's like a kidnapping or something, it's just like, wait, you can hear on the recording that there's this sound, which means it's
There's a
over here
train
by
nearby.
this thing, maybe there's a certain number of like different,
He's either by the dock or he's in a car that's drowning.
yeah, like automated
It's one of those
like
two.
billboards that only play in this area, or something like that.
So what I'm going to say is that you heard Rex Alvarez over the speaker as he killed the rest of the board of directors.
But do we know where the board of directors?
As
sit?
Memory was hacking into the mainframe, she pulled out a specific piece of information that didn't make sense until you gave it context.
Okay.
And now
awesome.
you know exactly where the board of directors were, where they call in from, and you assume that Rex Alvarez is controlling everything from there.
Excellent. I will relay as much to them.
So, sorry, where is he?
At a place.
I don't have an
we
answer
just
for you,
know.
but you know.
Yeah, it's a place
You
that
know.
we know.
Okay.
It is at location 3. It's,
He's
Yeah.
not in the building. He's not like on the
No,
floor
definitely
above
not.
us kind of thing. Okay.
Cool. That's my turn. Maybe I also just say to Sabaden, like, or to Boots. Yeah, Boots, that cybernetic uplinky brainy thingy is open. Maybe you can fuck it up, and then we'll kill these gods with extreme prejudice.
I'm working on it.
But it is Memory's turn. Memory, what would you like to do? Actually, before that happens, before Memory's turn, since it's the top of the round, you see these scanners go out and scan the rest of the room, and and you're going to see little micro missiles pop up from around its collar. I would like everybody here to roll your punk to see if you can dodge out of the way of these missiles.
Can I do a punk and a cyber again? Because I'm familiar with it.
Definitely. I will say that your right skills is knowing this dog's attack pattern so perfectly.
I would say I've got my cybernetic reflex augmentation, as well as the fact that, like, I'm super ready for this thing to start attacking us.
Gotcha. So I would say it's a 2-die situation. I'd say everybody gets a 2-die for this.
Okay.
1 fail, 1 success.
Another 2 5s. So many
you're not
5s.
a
I really
cyberpunk.
like this D6. Lots of
Is it the
5s.
same one as last time?
Man, if you're playing D&D, just
That'd be some
like if you had
nice
like a one-handed weapon, just
Yeah.
bash, bash, bash.
Nice.
That'd be some nice damages.
Boots, what was your
Successes as well.
2 successes?
Yeah.
You see the missiles wind through the air, trying to find their target. You guys are a little too slippery. However, all the missiles converge on Memory. As she is blown backwards against the wall, you can hear sort of a sparking and cracking from the back of her spine as she sort of slumps to the ground as she takes 2 more harm.
Oh, this is not
Yes, that happens every time.
awkward. Flying, crumpled. No pain though.
No pain though.
No.
But Memory, it is your turn as you get up and dust yourself off.
How many harm do you have left?
I have 2.
Okay.
I'm cutting it close. If I get
Yeah,
hit
you're
again
not
like
looking
that,
good. Okay.
yeah, I've taken 2 and 2. So if I get another one like that, I'm gone.
Okay.
Um,
I'll help you next turn.
What is the layout of the situation at this point? Like, am I able to just like boot it out of here, or
Um,
can I run away?
you
It's my standard. Just run away.
you know for a fact that Rex Alvarez has control over the elevators. So the only way that that default is able to get down here is by scaling the elevator shaft, and you don't really have such skills, especially in such bad condition.
Okay.
But again, this room has lots of like server towers and stuff like that, things to hide behind.
I inflicted the virus successfully, right? That's all
Yes,
taken
the
care
virus
of.
is worming its way through the systems.
Okay. Is there some kind of like tablet, laptop, something that I can snag and run into the glass? I'm assuming that the glass thing in the center of the room is like bulletproof protection kind of thing, right?
Yeah, it's very, very sturdy as it needs
Okay.
to hold the Cyberhound.
So I'd like to grab some kind of tablet or some type of device, and run into there, close the door behind me to protect me, and then I want to upload the injection schematics to the cloud or whatever.
What's it called? This is called the net stream in this world, apparently.
The net stream.
Nice. The net stream.
Okay, so your
That is what I would like to do.
you know that that there is a very powerful cybernetic tablet that the Hound focused scientist was using. You know that he was struggling with it earlier. But if you are able to finagle in such a way, maybe that though the virus weakened some of their defenses a little bit, you might be able to use your superior technological control to wrest control back from Rex, as it were. But you're first going to need to get that tablet.
Okay. I'm going to pull out my revolver and walk up to the scientist who has it and point it at his head and say, "Give it to me."
This feels like a 3-die situation. This feels like something that'd be very effective. But it is going to be punk. This is very reckless.
All right. Getting over a 4. Over a 4. Come on.
Or at. Over or at. Technically,
Four and up. We've got 1 4 and 2 fails.
No.
So I'm going to say that as you are moving to grab this tablet, the other guard is going to level his gun at you and fire a few shots to your shoulder, doing 1 harm to you.
Except not actually
But in the shock of the moment, the scientist lets go of his tablet, and you're able to scoop it out of his hands. So now I'm going to say, make a at least a 2-die cyber roll.
Okay. Am I now safely in the? Do I make it inside of like the glass?
You're going to need to hack through this this tablet to open the door to the glass, because remember, it's closed now.
Okay. So I have 2 die to do that.
Unless you can argue for a favorable situation. Oh, actually, you know what? I'm going to say that the virus has wormed its way through the system, sort of lowering the Envitatech walls just like a little bit.
Okay.
And that's going to give you the opening you need to sort of take control of these immediate cybernetics.
Okay. And that would be 3 successes.
A critical. Okay.
Hell yeah.
1 1 and a 2. Never been so happy for low rolls.
Okay, so critical success. The GM tells you some extra benefit you get. You're able to slide into the glass container, shut the door behind you, and man, I don't know. Maybe what would you like your extra benefit to be here?
Honestly, I feel like not dying is
It's benefit enough.
Yeah. No one's able to get in here as well. It's just.
Oh, you know what? I'm going to say that as well as hacking your way into this system and opening your way to the glass container, you've also wrested full control of the elevators as well. So you now have a true escape path in front of you.
Okay.
I feel like that is fair. Boots.
I hammer into the dog. That's it. So again, 2 dice. That's a 2, so that's a fail. And that's a 5, so that's a success. So, success.
Wait, could we say that the right situation is the fact that I opened up that plate so that he can access the thing that he's hitting?
Fair to me. Sure. Roll another die.
1. So that's a fail.
Oh, fuck.
All right. You barely manage it. The DM inflicts a complication, harm, or cost. I'm going to say as you are going for that last swing against the cybernetic uplink, you feel razor-sharp claws rake across you, as you just feel massive streaks of blood pouring down your chest. But at the same time, you swing your hammer, crack into the uplink. You hear a crunch beneath you, as you can see sort of the bestial nature of this dog take over. It just sort of shakes and gets a little bit of realization, and it's now going to act in a bit more erratic of manner.
Okay.
Default 003. What is it you'd like to do?
All right, so let's go over stuff again. So the dog is now about to start freaking out on everybody.
Correct.
The elevator is open for us to escape.
Uh-huh.
And how many other guards are in here?
There are 2 other guards that are actively aggressing upon you.
And Memory is in the center cylinder?
Correct.
Okay.
I'm currently safe at 1.
1 harm remaining.
Okay. Shit, because I've got that healing thing, that healing syringe for you, but I can't get to you. I'm going to... Alright. I want to try and attract the dog's attention and have it try to fire on me, but like I want to try and dodge around the guards when it does it.
All right. This feels very punk to me. You're using your intuition.
Yeah.
Got the right. You got the right skills. I don't know if there's a favorable situation for you here.
I don't think so. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think it's a favorable situation.
This feels like a 2-dice situation for me. So roll them bones, baby. Roll them bones.
I got 1 fail, but 1 cyberpunk.
Woo.
Nice. Okay. So what's going to happen is you're going to deftly dodge around the guard. The guard is going to shoot where you are instead of where you're going to be. You worm your way around it as the dog opens up fire with its Gatling guns, chewing through both the guard and you for 2 harm.
Okay.
But what is the information you would like? Oh, you know what? You can use your true cyberpunk to find out something that'll give you a favorable situation.
Ooh.
So you can get an additional die roll out of this and maybe avoid harm if you want to.
Yeah, you know what? I would like to do that. Like maybe I see that it's firing upon me and I get around the first guard. But I know that at my current like speed, I'm not going to make it to the second one, so I have to like push it into like overdrive, so to speak, to try and get out of the way of these bullets from hitting me also.
Gotcha. You move at the again to borrow a phrase from the first one. You move at the speed of neon light,
Yes.
darting behind the guard. You vault from the floor at inhuman speeds, barely dodging out of the way of the bullets as the trail cuts right through the guard, filling him with a flurry of bullets, killing him instantly.
Nice. Let me roll that last die, which is another
whoops.
cyberpunk.
Oh, well,
my
that doesn't
gosh!
matter.
Holy smokes!
But it's good. You got the complete success. It means take no harm.
Excellent. Okay, good.
And now we're going to go, since that is everybody's movement. So what I'm going to say is I'm going to roll a d4 here. 1 is Boots, 2 is Default, 3 is the other guard, 4 is one of the 2 scientists. That is 1. It is going to attack Boots.
Oof.
Well, I'm fine with that.
So you're going to roll Punk to see if you can dodge its blows.
Okay. And
Do
again,
it.
I'm sorry?
I don't think I can think of a favorable situation at the moment.
No, I don't think so. Not unless you can get real creative with it.
A 5 and a 6, so both successes.
Oh, okay, good. Yes, the beast bounds over to you, swings its massive paw down. You can feel the weight of the floor buckling underneath you. Even though it is made out of reinforced steel, it seems to bend just a little bit as you move out of the way of its massive, massive force. And we're going to go to Memory. Remember, you are inside this this pure reinforced glass cage. You've got this tablet with you. What would you like to do?
I would like to take over, if I can, do like a quick hack to take over the dog. Is that possible?
That's
You
cool.
know that you don't have the time or equipment here to cybernetically uplink with it, nor does it have a cybernetic uplink available.
Does it have an off switch?
But you feel like you can sort of mess with the internal workings of the dog enough for it to shut down momentarily and maybe give you a moment to escape.
Okay, I'd like to do that.
Okay, I think this might be a 3-dice situation. You have enough time since you're sort of concealed from everybody to do what you need to do in the time frame you need to do it. You got the right skills and equipment. You know this dog inside and out as you help create it. Roll your dice.
1 success, 2 fails.
Memory. You.
Oh, no.
Is there any way? No, she's
I make it worse, don't I?
So I mean, if it goes wrong, the GM says how things. The GM inflicts a complication, harm, or cost. I'd say since you are protected, I don't really see a way to inflict harm upon you. But what I'm going to say is that you sort of short circuit this this tablet, trying to override the commands for the dog. It's going to sort of fry in your hand as your glass opens up. The dog receives this immediate feedback as a guard is going to go in and sort of block your exit from leaving.
I'm gonna yell out. I'm gonna yell out, help!
But you don't feel pain, so you don't know that you're almost dead.
Well, I mean, I have like bullet wounds, multiple of them.
She can see
Pretty
that she's
sure
missing 3 fingers.
Pretty sure I like maybe broke my back when I slammed against the wall. I may not feel pain, but I'm not functioning.
Right.
Both Boots and sorry, man, my brain is just failing here. Boots and
Default 0, 0,
You
3.
you see two things happening at once. You see this dog sort of rear back as if it's in pain, sort of. It looks like it's got a fog in its head as it's sort of shaking it off. But you also hear the elevator start moving up.
Oh, great.
And it is now Boots. Your move.
I think I just hammer down on the dog to kill the dog, right? Or should I go help?
I can
What would you
feel.
What
do
would
I
Boots
go
do?
before?
What would Boots do?
Boots will help memory.
You
because
know
that's-
that I have the syringe thing or the injection. You can probably take that
Yeah.
from me.
I do know that. That's actually a really good one. I think I'm gonna try to take that and then like dash past the guard and like put it into memory.
Okay,
That will be
I'm going to say that this is going to cancel out your favorable situation or anything you might have running past the guard. Roll your cyber. 2 dice.
2 dice.
Ooh,
So two
cyber. Oh boy.
Now, quick question though, because he has this healing thing, does that give him any sort of advantage or something?
I'm going to say that each success will add an additional harm healed to this thing. So it's going to be a baseline 1. 1 success means it's a 2 heal. 2 success means it's a
Gotcha.
3 heal.
1 3. So that's a cyberpunk.
Okay.
And another 3.
Nice.
Nice.
Now you are the true cyberpunk.
Memory, something interesting is going to happen here. As you feel the syringe come in, you feel your spine sort of start to realign. You feel bullets sort of slide out of their holes as your skin begins to repair itself. But you also feel a surge of pain, which you haven't felt in a very long time. Just
Whoa.
course through your body.
I probably yell out in shock, not necessarily from the pain, but just from the unexpectedness of it all.
Boots, what would you like to ask me?
Ooh.
Would you like some time? We can go over to default and you can sort of ruminate on this.
That would be nice.
Boots. I'm sorry, damn, default.
Is there another elevator down here? Is this another spot where there are multiple elevators?
I think there has to be. I think because I'm an idiot, there has to be, right?
I'm just.
That
I
makes
mean,
sense if there's
you're,
only
you're
one
the
elevator
GM. I
for
want
an
to.
executive.
Whatever you want.
Yeah, you can say whatever you want. I just want to know the situation here.
I think it would make sense that there'd only be one elevator going both to the very top floor and to the very bottom floor, and I should have established that from the very beginning.
Okay.
But
I think it didn't. The top floor having multiple or single didn't play into anything
Really?
in the end. So
it may
I
have
think
affected how David approached something. But either way, I think there's only one elevator.
Is there a stairway?
No.
There's no emergency staircase.
Oh.
OSHA would have a field day with this.
You get the feeling that maybe this company doesn't really care about its employees so much.
Really?
All right, so the elevator is going up already, right? It's like it's gone. The elevator's gone.
You can hear as soon as it egressed up, it's coming right back down.
How far up did it go?
Oh. Sorry, how much harm did I heal?
Oh, three harm.
Good question.
3 harm?
Nice.
3 harm, yes. You got a full success on that.
So it's safe to say that it
Oh,
went up
good.
to the main floor, picked up a bunch of guards, and they're coming down.
You get that sense, yes.
All of the guards here are dead, and the dog is stunned, correct?
Yes.
There's one guard still alive, isn't there?
Yeah, that's
The one
the
that's
thing.
blocking
No,
the
because
doorway.
I used my push to, or not my push, I used my,
There's one that's blocking memory in.
oh, there
Memory and
is
boot
one more
in.
guard left.
Yes.
All right, I guess I'll kill the guard.
Okay.
Or should I
so you
take
got your
out-
2 dice already?
Hold on. I think I want to take out this dog before it comes back to life, because then we're going to have to fight with more guards and the dog.
Yeah, but the dog might actually end up helping us a little bit as well, since it is not.
We already know that that's not an option, because she had asked that before.
Oh,
The dog
okay.
is feral, is what he's saying. Is that it doesn't really have allegiances, lashing out at whatever.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, then I'll kill the guard.
So-
I'll kill the
So if
guard
we
that's
hide
blocking
in the
her.
room, the dog will just attack them, and we could just hide.
Oh, you know what? I'm going to use him as a human shield. I'm not going to kill him yet. Yeah, fuck it. I'll kill him and use him as a human shield, right? Those things aren't mutually
Why not both?
exclusive.
Okay,
yeah,
no,
those things
those-
aren't mutually
Well,
exclusive.
exactly.
Okay, so I know you got 2 dice for one for skills, one for
Yeah, I would say as far as approach, this is like the one moment where things are kind of calm. The dog is stunned. The elevator isn't here yet with more guards, and he's the only thing here that has a weapon in his hands.
that seems pretty true. He's definitely not focused on you. He's focused on
The
memory.
calm before the storm.
Yup.
So this seems like a 3 dice situation to me. Full success means you fully kill this guy and then put him in the position that you want.
All right. Well, that is 1 success, 1 fail, and 1 success. So that is a full success. Not a crit
All right.
success, but a full success.
You stab him through multiple times, slice it thrice through his organs, spin him around, and he's using as a human shield.
Perfect.
As you see the elevator doors open one more time, as 4 guards step out, flanking either way, as 2 more guards enter from the back, making for a row of 6, as they all aim their guns at you. I want you to roll. We're gonna say 3 punk die again, since you've got the human shield. It's a favorable situation.
Okay. 1 success, 1 cyberpunk, and 1 success.
Nice.
Nice, critical success.
Critical
All right.
success.
In a slow-mo moment, you feel this body getting inundated with bullets. You have timed it perfectly. You know exactly whenever the first round of bullets is going to end. As it does, you push the body aside, grab his gun, and fire a single round, offing one of the guards before the body hits the floor.
Excellent. Excellent. And you hear me
we are going
start
to
to
say-
sing the My Little Pony theme again.
It is now the dog has sort of shaken itself free from its stupor, I would say. And we're going to say that we're going to roll. Actually, where's my D8? 1, 2, 3 is you guys. 5 or 4 through 8 is guards. 3.
Now the
That's
dog is not aware that the glass is between us and would be protecting me and Boots. Just to clarify.
I would say that's true, but the 3 would be
Me.
default.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Don't roll a 003, please.
Oh, that's funny. I didn't even think about that.
I'm a funny
So
guy.
once again, you're going to roll 2 punk die to see if you can maneuver out of the way of of this beast's massive claw.
Oh, I thought it's gonna roll to see who it hits first.
It did. It's rolling to hit
Oh,
you.
it hit me. Oh, jeez. Okay.
Yeah.
Of course. Of
It
course.
Three
rolls a
with you.
003.
That is 2 successes. 3 and a 4.
Yeah, you with your cybernetic implants roll out of the way as it slams its paw down and skates a little bit past you, not having a great control of its momentum. Memory, what would you like to do?
Oh, okay.
You're in a tough
so
situation here.
So the thing in my hand is fried. I can't do anything
Yes.
with it.
Totally done so.
Is there anything that I know on the dog that's... You know what? Screw it.
I would say, before you make a decision, that you know that since the cybernetic uplink has been severed, that there are individual things in this dog that can be hacked. You can't get control of the full dog, but you can maybe wrest control of a turret. You maybe wrest control of a silo of missiles, something like that.
Okay. Would I be able to do that just from my own like communication device, or would I have to get something from outside?
You'd have to get up on it.
Okay. Where is it compared to?
So it had just dashed past default 003 and skated to the other side of the room. So it'd be out of your glass enclosure to the left.
Okay. I'm gonna go for it. And my goal is to I'm gonna try and hack a portion of it to gain control of its like its turrets or machine gun thing that it has, to indicate who to shoot.
Go for it.
What do I roll?
So this is going to be cyber, obviously.
Yes.
I would say you
2,
have
that's
the right skills
Yeah.
because you know this dog inside and out. I don't think you have a favorable situation on your hands, but you
Okay,
can argue
so
for it if you see it.
I don't really think of anything. Can you guys
I think
of...
2 seems right.
Yeah.
Dab? You're gonna
I'm
dab on the
thinking
dog?
2. To be,
No, someone claimed
to be
that.
honest.
All right, 2 it is.
2. Be honest.
Aiming for 4 and under.
Do it,
That
you
is
can
a
do it.
4
Nice.
and a 6. So 1 success, 1
One
fail.
success, but you are a cyberpunk.
Yes.
You are a cyberpunk.
So you run towards the dog full speed as you break into a slide going under the dog. As you do,
Wow.
it's going to scratch you a little bit, clawing through through some of your mechanisms and flesh. You feel the pain of this.
Still again?
It's
Or have
You
or
can
have
tell
my
it
pain
seems like
things
dulled, but
kicked back in?
it seems like something with the syringe is sort of fucking with your pain inhibitor a little bit. Like maybe somehow the syringe messes with cybernetic objects in some way. But as you do, you very quickly sort of deftly pressing some commands, open up a compartment in its chest, plug in one of your own jacks to the chest. Then you enter a simple command in your hand, close your palm, and as you do, gunfire lashes out and kills 2 more guards.
Nice.
I'm gonna try and like get behind like a computer or something just for a little bit of cover.
Okay, I would say you already took your licks from the dog, so that seems like a fair. You press the kill switch and you keep on going.
Okay.
But you are no longer hooked up to the dog, obviously.
Yeah.
Boots.
Well, since the dog, should I just kill the dog?
You can do what you want, homie.
You do.
I know- I know-
Yeah, honestly, I don't know at this point. I mean, what are the
I'll
odds
kill
it's
the
gonna shoot me again? But now the rest of you are actual targets as well.
Yeah, and the thing is, there's like 2 guards left around.
There were
there are 3 guards
6.
left.
3.
Yeah, there are 3.
Yeah, because
think.
we can take guards, so I'm just gonna
Yeah.
kill the dog.
Oh yeah.
So,
3 guards is probably easier than 1 killer dog.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna be taking up my hammer and just like ram it into the same spot I've been ramming it for the past couple of times.
Got it. Go for it.
Nice.
This is 2 dice.
That's a 1. And that's another 1, so 2 fails.
Oh no. Oh no.
As you swing your hammer up, the claws of the beast come down. How much harm do you have left, by the way?
I have 4 left.
You have 4 left?
Yeah.
So what I'm going to say is the claws come down and absolutely crush your arm into a state that is no longer usable.
Oof.
Your hammer skates across the ground and clatters against the far edge of the room as you take 2 points of harm.
Okay. That was a really bad. Sorry, guys.
It happens. This
Default.
was me last day. This was me
Yeah.
last day.
Someone could die here. This is a tough situation, you guys.
I am going to fuck up these guards. I stopped singing the My Little Pony theme song, and I look at the guards and I say, "What is written in pencil can always be erased." And I'm staring at a lot of fucking lead right now. And I run up and I try to start killing them. Just
All right.
kill the shit out of these bastards.
I know you got 2. What's your favorable situation, if you have one?
Yeah, I'm gonna run around them, even though like it's not gonna be for any sort of back attack. It's so that I'm putting them between myself and the dog.
Gotcha.
So they are the only actual foes in the moment that are a threat to me. Until I kill...
would say that that's not exactly a favorable situation. I will say that the next time the dog goes for you, if it attacks you, it'll attack a guard instead.
Okay, I'll take that. So 2 die?
But roll 2, yes.
Sure. That is 1 fail and 1 success.
All right. So as you run around, you slice your way through one guard as they fall to the ground, leaving 2 up. The other guard is going to get a few pot shots into you as you take 1 harm as the bullets
All right, no problem.
just sort of ledge into your chest and shoulder.
Okay.
Okay, so now we have 2 guards left. We're going to say 1 is memory, 2 is boots, 3 through 5 is guards.
Wait. So this is the dog,
With
not
the
the guard.
attack.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I thought you were saying it was the guard's turn to attack.
5. That is a guard.
Nice.
Woo!
You're just going to see the dog with incredible speed leap forward, just lift this guard up into the air with his mouth and shake it, and you can hear all the bones crack in his body as he's just rended back and forth. Memory. You're hiding behind a large tower that has ceased to function and is cooling down as the rest of the room gets hotter and hotter around you as the virus works its way through the systems.
I'm gonna take out my revolver. There are now 2 guards and 1 dog.
1 guard
Correct.
and 1 dog.
1 guard, 1 dog.
1 guard, 1 dog. I'm gonna aim for the dog.
Okay. You got the right equipment. Favorable situation, doesn't seem to be paying attention too much to you.
Oh,
These are
okay.
going to be plunk rolls, so...
Right, okay. So I have to go over. 4 and over. 4 and over.
You can do it. You can do it.
I want to take a photo of this. Okay, I'm going to very carefully pick it up so you see that I'm not changing it.
We believe
You can tell us. Yeah, just tell us.
Oh,
Or
Is
move
it
the
3
camera.
fours?
Move the camera.
It's 3 fours!
Oh my god. That's amazing.
that's...
Is that a kid?
I'm like a
That
critical
is the
cyberpunk.
punkest punk ever.
That's you.
Holy-
You are the most.
You are the
cyberpunk of all.
cyberpunk. You are the cyber saya.
Well, I mean, I did dress up for it, so, you know.
You did.
Hey, I did too, but yours was way better.
You level your revolver out,
That's amazing.
and you close one eye, level your revolver out. As soon as the dog gets done shaking this guard to death, it lifts its head up for a second. You take your shot, aim. The bullet goes right through the back of the dog's skull, clatters into the wall, and the dog falls dead on the ground. What is it you'd like to know about the situation?
How to get out of
Yes,
here alive?
yes. Good, good.
The elevator seems to be your way up.
Now,
The
also,
elevator is
since,
here.
sorry, also since that was a super success, doesn't she get succeed with style kind of thing?
Oh yeah, that's true.
I mean, I said critical success. This dog wasn't about to die in one hit.
Oh,
This
okay,
dog had
never
a lot to
mind.
go,
Gotcha,
but-
gotcha. Okay. Nope, that's
but
fair. That's
single
fair.
shot all the way through.
Yeah.
Blammo.
Perfect.
That is
That's
great.
a dead pupperino.
That is beautiful.
I'm just gonna yell, "Let's get out of here!" And run towards the elevator.
Boots, your arm is crushed and mangled. You can feel it hanging limply at your side. Viscera, blood, and your cybernetic augments sort of strewn about. It is your turn.
There's one guard left, right?
There's one guard left.
Okay, I pick up the hammer, I make it a bit smaller.
Oh, that's so funny. I was about to say, wait, take the taser. I brought a taser with me.
I lash out to the guard, and as I lash out, I make the hammer bigger.
Nice.
This is going to be.
Very hard hit, that's not gonna work, but I'm gonna try.
I think this is a one die situation, my guy.
Yeah, I agree. I completely agree.
With all of your might,
even
you
with-
pick up your hammer.
Even with this being the very last guard, no other enemies in the room.
Even with Boots is mangled to hell.
I completely agree this
Yeah.
being one nice. That's a 4, so that's a success.
Okay,
Hey.
so this is going to be a
Nice.
mixed success.
Yeah, mixed
So as you lift your hammer up, as it grows in your hand, you bring it down. As the guard is able to get a few pot shots off on you, you take
no.
one harm, pop, 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 as you crush him under your hammer.
Okay, so
And with that, the song ended perfectly. Hold on.
So is it,
No.
you're down to 1, right, Boots?
yeah, I'm not
Still
the one.
alive? Okay. Phew.
Completely worth it.
With that being said, you get into the barely functional elevator. Memory still seeping from claw marks and bullet holes. Boots with a absolutely mangled arm. I feel like, actually no, you took some licks too. You default lower your face mask a little bit, and for the first moment are able to just breathe heavily and catch your breath. As this elevator, you see struggle to shut behind you beyond the katana strike marks, as it now shuffles its way up to the ground floor and opens once again. But friends,
Oh no.
let me tell you, what you see in this lobby is a sight to behold.
We're all dead.
You see hundreds of your fellow residents, men, women, old people, children, all with roughshod weapons, fighting back against a smattering of security guards, pushing them back, crashing through the lobby of this massive corporate building. As you can see, just graffiti tagged all over the place. Bentham Park lives. Fermat, all over the place.
Nice.
As you just sort of, you don't get a hero's welcome. You are among your people. As you limply walk out of the Envitatech lobby, alive but barely.
I turn to Memory and Boots and I put my arms around them, pull them in close, and I say, "That bastard Rex is next." And then I just start humming the theme song to My Little Pony again.
I start humming with you.
With
This
the
time,
information,
sorry, this time I hummed the ending credits to the My Little Pony show.
That's even better. I don't know that one as well as you, so I just...
Honestly, I'm impressed that I came up with as many lines for the intro song as I did. I'm not gonna do it again.
I think we all get the point.
Yeah.
You walk out into now the twilight sky as the sun is dipping below the horizon. The new Birminglanta is sort of awash in this purpley orange glow, as Injured but moving, you make your way to the last known location of Rex Alvarez. And that is where we're going to say goodbye, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes. Goodbye, everyone. This was great.
That was so awesome.
Very well done, Alex. Thank you. Thank you very much for DMing this. This was a lot of fun.